I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the moon and its darker side. I can feel the gravity, the forces pull between you and me. Yes, it's true, I'm falling hard for you, but I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take. One moment is enough. I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align. A little lighter over time. Yes, it's true, I'm falling hard for you, but I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take. One moment is enough. I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align.
Good fade.
Do I have a big
Try
one?
it again. Try it again.
You want to try it again?
Let's do it one more time.
Okay, okay, hold on.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Fade it in. And it's faded in.
And we're live.
Is that box supposed to be the fader or something?
Oh, speaking of the
Kinda.
box, are you gonna be able to put up the?
Oh,
you
you
can
do?
see the results.
Yeah, I got him. Speaking of boxes, here's a box.
I didn't see you had that.
Yeah. Fresh chip inside.
When'd you get that?
Miranda got it for me.
Oh, did you? That's awesome.
So, whoever wants to make chip bet number 2, it's not that bad, I promise. You really can't even tell. It only lasts for like 2 minutes. You're good. So let's do a chip bet this year.
Or butt chug.
You get to come onto the podcast. I say you do both at the same time, and it still wouldn't be that bad. Welcome, guys.
Welcome to the pod.
What's up?
Week
5.
Whatever.
Yeah.
man.
5.
Welcome to
Let's
week
say it
5.
confidently, Will.
You got 1 and 3 teams here, and a 2 and 2 team.
I was telling these
Two.
guys while you were gone. I
Yeah.
think it's between us 4 for that last playoff spot at this rate.
What do you mean? I'm projecting more than fucking the king himself over here right now. I'm good.
Who's the king?
The 4-0 team that everyone thinks is the best
Who?
team.
Logan? Trash can.
Logan?
Logan.
Buckeyes.
This team's all right.
I'm projecting more than him, so I mean he's not.
Yeah,
that
no big
But
deal.
1 and
right?
3
No
team.
big deal.
Welcome, guys. All right, we got some things to talk about. There were so many trades, so we'll probably go over
We
some.
got matchups, waivers, trades, and then we're gonna do the rankings. Obviously, if time permits, we're gonna interview Brad. That's if it permits.
Are we doing projections for this week?
Brad, what's
We'll
your
do
ideal
real
kind of
quick.
girl?
Yeah. Well, hey.
I
No,
do.
actually. Well, yeah. Let's hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
How tall? Give me a height.
Oh, like 5 foot, like 5.
5'5". Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
What about hair color? What's your hair color type? You got one?
I like blondes or brunettes.
Blondes or
Okay.
brunettes? Okay, so
Blonde,
not a
brunette.
redhead.
Not
You
a-
don't-
Oh, I don't mind redheads.
You don't
either.
matter. So you like them all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, what about colored hair?
I got one.
Ooh, I don't like
Ooh,
green.
no, not green. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But I
I
like
got
some
one.
colored hair.
Just stop
I-
me.
Right there.
I wasn't gonna ask weight, but yeah, okay. All right.
Probably like
So-
140 or under.
Oh
my God. You can't say that.
No, you can say that. You can say
At 5'5", good luck.
Yeah.
that. No, what do you mean? It's not that bad.
So that's an interview for Brad. We knocked that off the list.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Brad's
What?
been interviewed. Brad likes girls with any color hair that are 5'5"
Not any
and
color.
aren't super fat.
Yeah.
Amen.
And like to take care of guys getting ACL surgeries.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Big-
big.
Like
That's a
I
big
prefer
prereq.
a bigger ass than.
Whoa!
Hey, it's okay. It's all friends. Speaking of which, I have to chat up. All right, so let's
get
dive
into
some stuff.
matchups this week. It was a tough week for everyone on this table except Will, right?
Thanks, Kevin.
Brutal,
Not been
man,
working out.
brutal.
You can
But
tell.
we'll dig into Coleman's matchup first against Robin. Robin pulled it out 121 to 114. You want to talk about Debo a little bit, Coleman?
You want to get it on the screen here? Let's get it on the
Yeah,
screen.
throw it on there. What do you think about Debo, Coleman? What do you think about him
Man.
taking it to the house on you?
So prior to one play, I felt very confident in this matchup. I was
Ooh, I didn't even
leading.
think about this. Would you have won if you didn't trade?
I did not win if I didn't trade.
Okay.
Well, that makes you feel better.
That does make
Yeah.
me feel better. I was going to lose either way. And up until right before the end of halftime when Debo decided to catch one pass for about 80 yards and make 8 fucking guys miss and go into the house, and then bum-ass Ramsey just whiffed completely, didn't even make contact. I mean, sheesh!
So that lost you the week. So, hey, 1-3, right? So get them next week.
Yeah.
Then we got me versus TJ Hawkinson.
I love the Forza Radio thing.
Oh, it was,
Logan.
wasn't it? That
It
was exactly
such,
what
it was.
it
Such
was.
a Forza Radio. I miss Forza.
Yeah, go ahead and put up mine and Jordan's matchup. TJ Hawkinson's a god.
You still would have lost though, and
I know.
It turns out it wouldn't have mattered, but that
I
does
know,
hurt.
but it just... I gotta
Yeah.
hang my hat on something, Will.
You do gotta hang your hat on something.
So GG's, Jordan, fuck you.
Maybe if there wasn't a hurricane.
He had a 1 week spot, and it was Terry McLaurin. Juju got literally what he gets. Juju's bad.
Oh, it's
He-
cool. Fournette had
honestly,
-3 yards too and scored
Jordan
14 points.
choked on the wide receivers. He nailed the running backs, but my God, Juju and McLaurin were his first 2 wide receivers. And that
Lazard's been all right,
Lazard's been all right. Yeah, he's been all right.
but
I think Dobbs is the
you know,
guy there.
we don't have
right?
to dwell on that matchup too much.
Dobbs is the guy there,
Dobbs is the guy. it
and
seems like.
I have him.
Good, congrats,
Yeah.
man.
So Jordan, come hit me up.
So GG's Jordan, fucking TJ Hawkinson.
Jordan,
so.
you need to trade at least once this year. All right.
Yeah.
Let me get
I have
Saquon.
Dobbs. No one's gonna get- everyone wants
So
Saquon.
our next matchup is Dalton versus Will, which Will, you needed this one. You got it done.
I got it done.
Got it
In
done.
convincing fashion, 126 to
Convincing
82.
Boom.
Looks like a bright spot is ahead of you. So
Yeah, I
we'll
did it.
see
You
what
know, it was
the
nice
future
that
holds.
I was able to do it without Andrews doing anything because of that monsoon game. So, although the monsoon game I think helped Sanders.
Right. I mean, you gotta throw those
But-
big rain games out the window.
Poor Dalton, man. I mean, if it weren't for Brady, it would have been a lot worse. I mean, he had one other player in double digits at 10 point. Or no, he had 2 play. No, one player, 10.01.
Man.
It is what it is.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I mean,
Poor guy.
moving forward, let's see if he can progress.
Hey, Dalton, we need you to stay around, man. All right, you stick to it. You're not even listening because
I
you're
think
not here.
he's in it. He's here. I believe in
He,
speed.
Text him in the chat.
he did not make a waiver claim,
I didn't
we
make
just
a waiver
learned this.
claim either.
but Dalton needs to make waiver claims.
Why?
Because look at his team, dude. It is
Honestly, the waivers
decimated.
weren't that great this week, I thought, but I guess I'm looking at
Pickens or Pickett.
He needs
I can't-
Montgomery.
I guess we'll dig in the waivers here in a minute.
We'll
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Moving forward.
So we got Brad versus Kevin, which it looks
was
like
it?
it was gonna be the poop bowl,
It damn near is.
but Kevin pulled out 100 points somehow. I don't know how he did that.
that
and then you
the
scored 80
defense and the
yourself.
CEH just fucking.
Kevin picked up the
yeah.
dub, big dub.
Yeah, I shit the bed. Bad.
Sometimes that happens, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, he got 105. Sorry, I mistyped there. So 105 to 80. So was it the defense? Oh, CH
Defense
was
and
22,
Yeah, and then his defense
which is
was
the biggest
22.
mystery to me in fantasy football. Is CH
well,
right
actually,
now.
this week made more. Although it was weird against Tampa Bay.
Right,
This
that's
week
what I
he
was
got
saying.
19 carries. He's not been getting any carries, and they did not give McKinnon the ball at all.
That's what I didn't
Which is
understand.
what I wouldn't have traded him if I knew that. Although
He
I'm
was
still
negative
glad I
last
did
year,
that
right?
trade because I think I
don't know.
got really good trades out of it. However, I did not see this coming. But it seems like Pacheco all of a sudden got a whole bunch of carries, and he's kind of the fresh young one. So we'll see. Because right now, Clyde's living on touchdowns. He's just fucking living on touchdowns. So I'm still nervous about him. But that's what you want to see when you get a risky guy going 19 for 92 against Tampa Bay and 2 touchdowns. You want to see that. Good job for Kevin.
He's still booty.
That's
Good
right.
shit, Kev.
Kevin still has a running back problem. I don't care what you say. He has Clyde. Good job. He still has a running back problem. Moving
Yeah.
on.
But
One
okay,
same
our
ball.
last matchup, Zach versus Logan. Zach scored 93 points without a quarterback, which is pretty good.
You
Yeah.
got 2 with the quarterback.
Okay, 2 points with quarterback. Sorry. And then Logan scored 169, which is okay, I guess. You know, if you're into that.
You
I
know
mean,
what though? It
I'd
wasn't,
rather score like 120.
it
if
wasn't
was
as
me.
bad as Jordan's matchup where he got doubled and beat. If Zach doubles, he wins this game.
To be honest, I'd be very disappointed if I was him. Like I expected 180 from him, and he came up short. So
Kirk shit the bed.
yeah, Kirk hit the bed. I mean,
If he starts
That was his-
Damian Pierce,
Kirk being his one player and not to score double digits is.
but to me that's a problem. Like if you're gonna have everyone else go off, you need Kirk to be there. Too.
What? Kirk? That's the one you
He
don't
should
need to
have
be
started
there.
Pierce.
He could have started Pierce. Imagine if he started Pierce. Holy shit.
you should just
190.
You should just waive Kirk, bro. He's trash. Just get him off your team. He deserves to be in the waivers.
I think Logan's in a lot of issues right now. I'm worried about his team.
I am too. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not
169
good
in a
team.
week. I'd be concerned. So
69. Nice.
yeah, nice.
Nice.
But Logan with the dub. Obviously, we're kidding. We move on to waivers.
Waivers.
Do it.
Hold on. Recent activity. I'll do it that way.
Yeah, do
I
that.
always forget how to do it.
I'll kind of start it off. Let me know we got it up there.
Got it up. Let's go.
All right.
You wanna start- you wanna start
What I
lower?
have first here is Robin with spending $12, which Robin's a pretty big theme here. On
Robin is the way-
$12 on the Jags.
He
defense.
was the waivers today. Yeah.
He was the waivers.
Mr.
$12. I get. What's their schedule like? The Jaguars.
I don't know. I think Robin's.
I was trying to figure out why he's put
I
12.
think maybe.
They're ranked number 5.
They have been good. They play Houston, Indiana, New York Giants. That's pretty good.
Okay, I would have spent $12 on him too. Yeah, that's a good move.
I think maybe he knew because of the JT thing that he was going to need to try to force some points through to win this week. And I mean, he's
Just
doing
jam
what
it
he can.
through.
Yeah, he's trying to force some points in.
And then we got Coleman with $31 on Latavius Murray. Coleman. I know we talked about it in the chat, but what was your reasoning for spending $31 on Latavius
For
Murray?
reference, the next highest was $4.
$4
So-
for the next highest bid.
It is what it is. I learned yesterday that they picked him up and that he was Latavius Murray was signed off the Saints practice after he gets activated for the first time over in London. So clearly the Broncos looked at that game and saw something that they thought was decent. The Broncos have 2 young running backs on their practice squad that already have the playbook and already have a small understanding, and they still went out and they still picked up a veteran in Latavius Murray. They're having a fumbling committee party from one individual running back we won't mention.
Who? Is this for the Broncos? Did he
Yes.
go to the Broncos? Okay.
Yes, he did. He went to the Broncos. So Melvin Gordon can't hold the football. The man might as well have butter on his gloves. So he's probably one fumble away from being cut anyways. It was an opportunity. I mean, we've talked about it last week. I have a running back problem. I saw an opportunity to have a season-long, probably 50-50 split at best.
Mm-hmm.
I took the opportunity. I spent the money. I had quite a bit of fab. I still have fab.
Yep.
It was a gamble that I was willing to make, and some people are weird in this league, and I just wanted to make sure I got them.
Yeah, seize the opportunity. So $31, you insured, you got Latavius Murray.
Somebody,
You gotta go get your guy.
yeah, and someone else at this table did it and spent $70 on a running back, and
Well, that's
turned out
completely
way-
different. That's completely different.
That was a guaranteed starter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jeff Wilson has started like 2 or 3 weeks.
I
here,
know,
right?
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
It's not apples for apples.
it's not apples. to
I don't
apples.
mind you taking the shot and be like, hey,
I'm getting the
Latavius,
guarantee number 1.
Latavius Murray may.
I don't mind taking a shot either.
I don't mind it, but it's not apples for
I
apples.
feel like you
30.
could have felt out that Latavius Murray wasn't being taken for that much
But
money.
you got your guy at the end of the day.
I honestly had him for $9 this morning, and I was listening.
You went all the way up to $31.
I did.
You listen to a podcast?
I was listening to a podcast.
Oh, okay.
And they were talking about just like the unique opportunity that Latavius Murray had. They were talking about last year how he's got goal line
mean,
work.
it could work out.
He was an RB3 there. He's going to have a similar role, except now he doesn't have Lamar as quarterback. It was a risk I was willing to take, and if he's on the waiver in 2 or 3 weeks, then he's on the waiver, and it is what it is.
I think he could get cut. Somebody in here said, I don't know who's SureFire Fantasy.
That's Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. I kind of agree. I think he has I think he has potential to be cut. Well, not cut, but I think he could easily be a third, the third guy. They picked up a guy because they didn't have a third running back. Is what
But
I see.
they had 2 guys on their practice squad, so if they
Right,
they-
but it's a practice squad.
but they
guy.
still
They went and got for pretty cheap a guy who's an actual NFL running back with proven history.
okay, and that's fine. But that guy doesn't know the playbook, and you're bringing him in. Why wouldn't you give your own team a shot?
No,
I mean,
no,
Devonte Williams is
it's-
24 years
There's
old.
a path to it. No, there is a path to it. Very much. It's just it's sketch. But I want to talk more about Robin again. We kind of got off him for a second.
I want to talk about you a little bit.
Okay, but can we?
No, we
close
got-
out the Robin chapter. Mine's good. Mine was a good pickup.
George Pickens for $22.
Yeah, over 18 over Zach.
I know.
I barely got,
I don't
nailed that one.
What made you guys go for George Pickens?
Because first off, Pickens. I was saying it before preseason. The guy is a talent.
Yes, he is.
And then there was that catch, and it's like, oh my god, this guy's a real talent.
Right.
And then there was Pickett who comes in, and as soon as Pickett comes in, Pickens is going off, and you can see them on the sideline talking and laughing to each other, and they have a rapport. And Pickens demands the ball, which is massive.
So
and there's
honestly,
always that wide receiver for the season.
what did he score last game? I honestly have no clue.
I think he had like 13.
Did he
14.
have a good week? Because
Yeah.
then I understand it.
He did. He had 13, 102 yards.
Okay, I understand it now. Because
Yeah.
I saw
And
I saw
that's half-
$22 and I was kind of surprised, but now it makes sense.
And
So,
that was half the game. I mean, he went big second half of the game. I mean, they got a quarterback that's gonna throw. He's gonna throw Pickens the ball. And also the other thing too, like he's the talent and all that, yes, but also he still goes into this as the third wide receiver on that depth chart, which means Pickett is practicing with Pickens, so there's already a rapport there. That's the guy that he wants. So you got, in this case, it happens to be that guy is a talent that I think is crazy. But
I mean,
was
if
really
you
happy
saw
when
the
I
blueprint in the first half or the second half, I get it.
I was really happy when I saw
But-
that Zach also bid 18 on him, and there was also a 6 I bid, but I barely got him over Zach.
Yeah, I mean,
But I do
that
want to
makes
go.
sense now. So
I do want to go back to Robin.
Yeah, that's where we're heading next.
Because we already talked about Robin.
Yep.
He made how much was it?
Where are you going
12
next? You
12
going
on the
golf?
Jaguars, right?
Okay.
I know.
So,
I wanted the.
You
Jags.
you can do either of these in order, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. So next was on my list here. We had
think-
Robin spending $21 on Jared Goff.
I honestly think they should be talked about together for one reason. So
Which one?
The two he picked up. The other two. So he put
Goff and
He
Heinz.
put 21 on Goff and 21 on Heinz.
I
No,
think
he
you
put
got-
him, 21 on Heinz, 21
Which
on Goff.
he did. He did it for reasons, and
Yes.
I like both those players. However, I want to bring them up together because he picked up two guys for $42 combined that had a combined of $0 bid on them. Nobody else bid
I was
$1.
surprised he bidded so much.
No one else had a bid on those guys?
Not a single dollar.
So I had,
Holy shit.
There was a $0 on Heinz,
Mhm.
and there wasn't even a $0 on Goff.
I think it's the same thing
I was
with
surprised by
Coleman.
golf.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised by golf.
I think Goff is really good.
But
But-
everyone already
Yeah,
had a QB.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's got QBs. I was super surprised he put 21 on.
I'll put like 5 on it just to make sure. But
I feel like if you bet 5, if I would have bet 5, it would have felt like, oh, I'm going too high. I mean, he has been great,
yeah,
but that one's interesting to me.
yeah.
And then Naim Heinz, I get why he has to do that because he had JT and JT's
Yep.
sketchy right now. Only issue there is anyone who doesn't have JT is not wanting to start Heinz, considering JT's been bad. Now they got to start Heinz against Denver, and Heinz is not the running back there. He's the scat back there. So I don't think Heinz becomes anywhere near JT. I think he gets a few more carries and probably about the same amount of targets. I don't think.
I guess who's the other back that will take care
Philip
It'll be Lindsay.
Philip Lindsay's going to be the guy? Okay.
That's my guess.
Well, I guess, no, we'll see. I mean,
It's just a guess.
It's a calculated guess, right?
I think in his position, you gotta think anybody else, other than maybe Dalton, who could have done it. But
I
even
mean-
then, like he was at the time, Taylor was still questionable to play. So you're talking $21 on a guy like other teams.
Insurance.
For him, insurance. Other teams, though, why is anyone going to spend a bunch of money on a guy who's not going to play?
I mean, I could use it.
Huh?
I could use it.
We could use it now, yeah.
for a week.
But, I mean, Robin spent $54 on Fab this week, so.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He went out, went
I
shopping.
just checked it. He's got $26 left.
He
on that.
got his players he wanted.
More than me.
Is
He
it?
shot
yeah,
till he dropped
25.
the most, so.
I mean, yeah. In the long run, that's still a lot less than Brett spent on one player, but that one
Right.
player.
No,
I had to get my guy.
That
though.
one
You
player.
got your guy, you
Yeah.
got your guy. And I think the last honorable mention here, I think there's a bunch of other waivers, but Jordan with $10 on Rashad Walker.
I think that was a good pickup.
I think it was
so pissed that I didn't because I was late on the waivers. I had to do like all my stuff scrambling this morning, and then I did more research, and I think White is gonna be really good.
I mean,
So
it's the
pissed.
insurance too, right?
And
With
for him,
Fournette,
yeah,
I mean,
for him
it
it's
makes a
insurance.
lot of sense to me.
But
so.
White's young and looks explosive, and he's getting receptions out the backfield right now, and he was sharing that the last game. So I like White a lot.
Yeah, so
Good pickup.
is there any other highlights that I missed there in that? I got those 6 that
I see,
that stuck out to me.
The Dolphins went for 4 to you. That's fine. You got Zay Jones went for 0. Not really. I mean,
I think
yeah.
those were the highlights.
Yeah.
You guys can look for it yourself in the league if
you
you,
can
really
see
want
it.
to dig in.
Huntley. Oh.
Was there one I missed?
Well, it's an interesting one I didn't notice. Huntley did not get picked up.
No, he didn't.
Hold up. This is gonna be a thing.
Why
I
are
might have
you-
spoiled something.
Why are you talking right now, man?
Huntley didn't. He got bid on for $18.
I know. You freaking dude, man.
You
Come on.
want Huntley?
I was gonna spend like $3 on him.
Should have said Huntley's not gonna be good. You don't want Huntley.
I'm gonna spend $3 on him.
He's
Someone
the-
got outbid.
He's the
before.
second string right now. He's gonna be a third string when Damian Williams comes back. He's gonna be the fourth string when
We'll see. I think it's worth a shot. I think it's similar to the Coleman situation here with Latavius Murray. It's worth a shot.
I don't think so. With Latavius Murray, you're still at least hoping for an all-season thing. I
It's
don't,
all right, man. I didn't. No one picked him up, so don't be giving out all the secrets.
That was my bid on
God,
$18.
that's the
but
point.
I
We're
lost
doing
out.
the waivers. You asked me if there's anything else stands out. That stands out.
But no one picked him up.
Well, you should have told me before the podcast.
Hey,
Well, I
guys.
didn't know you were.
Hey, thanks, Logan.
You asked me.
Anyways, let's move on to trades. We had about 7 of them this week. 6 of them, I think, were substantial. One of them was kind of like it's all right, whatever floats your boat.
I'll try to not talk too much.
I guess we're gonna start with the most recent one. I think that when we were all in our, nighttime,
Well, this is the one I want to talk about.
sleeping, trying to catch some Z's. Robin and Zach were at it, talking trades.
I think the league.
Discussing what they should do, and Zach gave up JT and Godwin to receive Herbert and DeAndre Swift. I want to see what you all have to say. I'm going to give Will the last word here because I know he's the most passionate about it. So, Brad, go ahead.
Okay. Justin Herbert's, he's been all right. I'm not sure what he's ranked right now. I
He's
consider
like
him.
7.
He's just like Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
He's average. He's an average QB. He's not top tier like Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts.
He's not that top tier. You're right. He's probably second.
He's like Joe Burrow and stuff like that. I personally, because I've heard bad things about Swift, I'd much rather have JT because
JT is healthier, right?
Yeah. And it'd probably be like 1 to 2 weeks, and then Chris Godwin, with Tom Brady, especially after the divorce, he's gonna go off.
Yeah.
So
Revenge bod.
yeah.
Amen.
I like the trade for Robin. Robin did.
So you think Robin won the trade in this
trade.
scenario? And I think to me it depends on how long Swift's out. I think it's fine because Zach went and got Justin Herbert, which he needed a quarterback. But at the same time, you're getting the best fantasy player, not to this point, but I mean, we all projected him going into the season being great, right? And I think there's a reason for that. Now it's been tough. So is that going to be a trend or is it going to switch?
Even
that's
if
Swift's been electric.
Too.
Swift's been electric. So I kind of see where the trade happened.
But so has Williams.
Right. And so my thing is how long Swift going to be out? That's how this trade's going to come down to me. If Swift comes back, in the same time frame as JT, I think it's fine.
Okay,
but if
can
Swift's
I ask
out
you?
longer, throw it out.
Swift versus Taylor, just in general. Let's say they're both fully healthy right now.
I honestly think it's slightly JT, yes.
I don't
Okay.
think it's slightly at all.
I don't either.
What do you mean? Swift's been going crazy.
I know,
this
but
year.
you're playing recency bias game on that. in
right.
that case.
The Lions have, but
Let's not forget, JT still did score 25 points in his first game.
no, I know, but Swift was going off, and then he had the injury.
Agreed,
right?
yes, Swift is an injury.
Do you trust? Here's the crazy
This is-
question:
this
do
is-
you trust Lions offense or the Colts offense more?
I trust the Lions offense more.
Yeah.
But I trust Lions passing way more than I trust Colts passing.
And
So
Swift's
my
like passing back.
So my question for that, the reason I question that
Yeah,
is because you still said even now you still would lean JT.
I would.
Not only is it like okay, you'd still slightly lean JT. JT's actually healthier than Swift is. Swift has a lot of questions on when he's going to come back. So
No, I agree.
healthier JT, and then a quarterback that I really think Goff could be better all season long than Herbert. Herbert's good. He's very good. But he's not a go to get trade kind of player. And Godwin he was a question mark kind of. However, we saw it. He came back and instantly was so relevant. And then he trades him his first game back, so he only improves. I mean, he was really relevant. So I don't understand. It's like Zach was. I know he didn't do this. I'm just joking around, but it feels like Zach was out. He's like inspired. I'm going to give Robin all these good players, so Will has to play Robin this week because when his team looked decimated, now I get to play a freaking. Thank God, John.
Wish Zach was here so he could talk about it.
Thank God, John.
So, but it's not egregious. Well, go ahead, Coleman. Go ahead and chime in. I know you got something.
I mean, my only thing is every day it seems like the DeAndre Swift saga continues to change. Originally, it was he was day to day, but he's going to play every game. Goes into a game, then he comes out of the game, and they're saying, yeah, we're going to give him a couple weeks, trying to help the shoulder out. Now, all of a sudden, like, they're talking he potentially could be out till the bye week, which is week 6, so it's not like it's super long, but then all of a sudden, like, he's not here for another game on top of it. He comes out against Dallas in week 7, and the shoulder's still not good. Do they throw him on IR? I mean, Yeah.
Well, with Williams doing so good too.
That's what I'm saying.
My
like-
thing is, though, there is something to be said about an elite quarterback, and Herbert is.
I
that.
agree with that.
And instead of him having to start Goff, which I mean, I know Goff's been fine.
I don't know if Herbert's an elite quarterback for fantasy purpose. Not in our league.
He
I wish
is.
we had a 6-point touchdown.
100%
League.
is.
He's the 7th ranked
No,
quarterback.
Herbert.
Oh,
He's the 7th ranked and there's 10 teams in the league. So I don't know if that's elite.
I understand
You're talking
that.
about lower. You're talking about less than half. I mean, most teams have a better starting quarterback than that still.
But it completes everything for him, right? He's got a solid lineup, and he's missing that QB. My
But I
question
think it
mark
makes
is,
his lineup worse. Is my thing.
but the DeAndre Swift factor is what I'm wondering.
You're right.
If DeAndre
Wondering.
Swift comes back, after the buy-in is fine, I think it's a fine trade, but that's the chance he took.
It's just weird because I think Zach gave up on JT, and which is weird because Zach is usually the guy who holds on to players, and JT. It's strange to me that he did that.
he did that last year,
especially-
didn't he?
Usually Zach's the guy who goes out and gets the players that aren't performing or that are injured or whatever. Zach didn't do it on this one, which is it's strange to me. It's not egregious. It's not egregious. I'm just super shocked by it is all. But it is what it is.
Dalton said, I think Robin will regret because he'll be starting Goff now. They're starting hot, but it's still the Lions, which is true.
Yeah,
Very true.
agreed. I mean, but
They have
they
a
don't
lot
have a
of
defense though. They don't have any other option.
They have a lot of weapons on offense and nothing on defense. It's like playing a varsity team right
Yeah,
now.
it's perfect.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta. I wish we were a 6-point per touchdown league for passing. I really wish we were. It makes players that are really good football players get more points instead of Hurts, Lamar, and Allen, the running guys, be just the only ones. That
So Kevin literally just said the only elite quarterbacks is Hurts, Allen, and Lamar.
what do you know? The 3 running.
And I 100% agree.
But yeah. Oh well. That's the only one I really had a whole bunch of opinions on. So we can move to the
I'm
other
sure you
one.
got some more.
I'm sure I'll have some opinions, but I won't talk as long on the other ones.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, our next one is actually you two. Will and
Oh,
Brad.
yeah.
So Will receives Najee, Brad receives Miles Sanders and Brandon Cooks. I'll let you guys kind of talk about it. What made this trade happen? What made you go get Najee? What made you go get Miles Sanders and Brandon
How
Cooks?
did this trade start?
You
Did, we
said
did I text? Oh, I sent a thing in the group chat. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you did, but I had sent literally this exact trade before. I had sent this trade,
And I declined it.
and you declined it, and then I sent it again after you said the Najee thing, and you didn't take it, but you sent me your own trade, and then I said no, but I'll do this trade, and I sent it again, and you said I just sent you something, and then you sent me the trade that I had already sent you, and I was like, and then so now that I'll speak truthfully, you sent it to me, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. And I'm this close to declining the trade.
Yeah.
But I'd forgotten I had the exact same trade up there.
I
and then
saw
I
you
go,
sent it to me. I was like,
I go,
oh, okay.
I go like, all right, I might decline it. I go to look, and then it's already happened. I'm like, okay, well, I got it now.
So if it was today, would you take it back?
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
do Miles Sanders for Najee straight up?
No.
Oh man. So we all think. I got nothing.
yeah.
A dumb trade proposal from fucking Jordan. Anyways.
Hawkinson.
Let me guess,
for your
Hawkinson's
team.
involved.
Probably Hawkinson, which fuck that guy.
I just hope Miles Sanders does.
So Miles
He's
Sanders,
scary.
yeah, he's a little
He's
scary
That's his
because
peak.
I think it was definitely his peak.
Oh, that was yeah. He's
But I
like-
think it's the 2-for-1 because Najee's a little scary because that whole offense.
I just don't know about the
awful.
Steelers.
Najee's so scary. That's the
Very
thing.
scary.
Yeah, I think I don't think Sanders is actually that scary. I don't think you get the upside that you can get with Najee, but he's not very scary. And you even could have that upside.
Now
And-
that they have a
Potentially,
legit
yeah.
wide receiver in AJ Brown.
And
That-
Devonte Smith.
And that,
but he's been great. I mean, he's getting touchdowns. And I agree. I think that game happened mostly because
The
monsoon.
rain.
yeah, they're in
But-
the rain. That's the peak.
And
But, I mean,
they love giving it to other running backs for touchdowns, which like Gainwell, they love giving it to him for touchdowns, which drives me nuts owning him. Like owning him, he'll drive you crazy. But he also, like, you won't even notice it happens, but he gets yards like every game.
But I know Zach. I don't know if Zach said on the pod, but you gotta look at players as points. I look at Miles Sanders as probably 10 points a week,
Yeah,
and then Brandon Cooks that's 10. What do you look at Najee?
he was only he was
12.
I look at Najee and Sanders
At
as about
most.
the same
Yeah.
points per week.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean,
but I
yeah.
look
But-
at capped ceilings and I
Right,
look
right.
at
That's another
Najee
factor, yeah.
higher.
Yeah, Najee's.
Now, like I've
No,
already
it's
said, I wish
tough.
I would have done it
Yeah.
because I gave up Cooks in the process, and I
Right.
really liked Cooks.
In that Steelers game though, but he what was it? George Pickens or whatever his name.
I'm hoping that
Kenny Pickett. He
Pickett.
took 2 touchdowns away from Najee.
Yeah,
He ran
but-
it in.
running back.
I was like, this is the Cam
But it was
Newton
his
thing
first
all
game
over
with no
again.
practice, and I almost want that because they couldn't run any touchdowns in. So I'm hoping that means that teams are now worried about him running the ball instead of Najee. I hope that he just gets the offense flow. If he gets the offense flowing more, which he could, that does help Najee. And he's a rookie quarterback, so maybe more checkdowns happen, which I hope.
Yeah. He's probably going to go off this week.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Dalton had a final comment unless you want something in there, Coleman. Do you have any comments?
I thought it was
Dalton
fair.
said Najee will have more opportunity with the quarterback change. You like him better today than last week.
That was my initial thinking into why I wanted to have a
Type
big
of
name
shit.
because my team is deep and stacked, and I wanted to have a big name instead of Sanders. And I was thinking, I still do think and hope, with that quarterback change that I have a better
And that's the
opportunity.
gamble you're willing to take, and I agree with that. So let's move on to Kevin and Logan. These guys have been trading quite a bit.
That's what happens when you live in the house.
Yeah, I know. That's part of, I missed living in that house because we used to talk fantasy all the fucking time, man. I'd be talking to them on my lunch break about deals. But in this trade, Kevin received Melvin Gordon and Breece Hall, and Logan received James Robinson and Kareem Hunt. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have too many opinions about this. I think it's the most fair trade of all time.
I like Logan. I think Logan won the
How
trade.
fucking far down there it is.
So what made you? What made you think Logan? Do you think Logan won it?
I think
What made
Logan
you guys
got the
think
better
Logan
end.
won it? Then?
What day was this trade?
It was Monday.
I found it.
Monday.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. Hunt's been traded twice.
Yeah, I
Probably,
had him,
yeah.
I had him at first.
Yeah, Monday.
Wait, Higgins and Hunt for Gabe Davis in London?
No,
That was last
Brad.
week.
Yeah, you're too far. He did it on Monday, whatever 2 days ago. Was
Aha.
the third.
I found
I was at the house when it happened.
Ooh, the house.
Breece Hall, Melvin Gordon, Kareem Hunt.
So you had the insight. Give us the insight, man.
I mean, Logan was it was 15 to 30 minutes after Javonte's hurt. Denver's got nothing going on. Like after it's confirmed he was done for the year. Logan has Breece Hall, who had a great week, and then he has Melvin Gordon, who now has unbelievable upside, and he's looking to flip it quick. And Kevin had a bad day at work, he said, or something along that line, and then this trade happened.
Sheesh. I don't know. I honestly think it's very fair. Melvin Gordon's getting the bell cow. I mean, he's
I
going
don't
to be
have
the
much to say
guy.
about
I don't have much to say.
It's
James
fair.
Robinson's been great, but does that continue? I don't know.
I think James Robinson and Melvin Gordon are the opposite ends of the spectrum. One you're hoping is going to be amazing, and one you're thinking might fall off, and it
It's
could be the
so
opposite. You never
That is
know.
the truest
And
thing,
then
yeah.
Hunt and Hall is like the exact same kind of thing. They're the same kind of player. You got Hall, who's kind of the talented one there, is not really getting the opportunities, and Hunt, who's very talented, is not getting the
I
opportunities.
look at Hall and Hunt in the same vein.
So
Yeah,
do I.
it's very similar.
It's a
so.
very fair trade.
I mean, I see it going down. I'm sure they just were shooting the shit. But
Jordan
congrats.
says Kevin wins.
Kevin wins the trade. Then that's.
Which one did Kevin get?
Oh, you guys said Logan though.
Melvin
we said
Gordon and
Logan.
Breece
And
Hall.
me and
I would say Logan wins personally.
So Logan
just
wins it then,
barely.
so.
Like it doesn't matter though.
It's
Very
even
slight.
though.
I'll say Logan too because fuck Kevin.
All right, moving on.
All right, we're moving on to Kevin and Coleman, which is the most boring trade of all time. Michael Carter for Chase Edmonds.
Yep.
I'll let you talk about it. I have no opinion on it.
Michael Carter had like back-to-back weeks of like less than 6 points. Chase Edmonds drops a touchdown in the end zone and then gets out-touched by Raheem Mostert. I understand it's probably not the greatest idea unless Mostert gets injured, but it's a touchdown upside versus the Jets, who have just been the Jets.
Cool.
It's a boring trade.
Yeah, it's pretty even.
I would rather,
Mostert's the number one for the Dolphins anyway.
if you have a weird, like a bye week or something, or like a shit hit the fan week where a bunch of people are ruled out, would you rather start Michael Carter or Edmonds?
I don't like that question. I don't want to. I'm so blessed to not be in that situation where I would never have to start either. of them.
Which one? I didn't even hear. What was it?
If like shit hit the fan and you were forced to start Michael Carter or Chase Edmonds, I personally just was like I'd rather start Chase Edmonds. If it
I think I'd
completely
leave
hit the
Carter
fan.
in that situation. I think just because I think Carter is actually technically the one. I think Edmonds. Is
No,
technically
Breece Hall's the one.
I don't think so. He's not getting starts. He's not getting the same. He's getting less carries too, I think.
No,
right?
he's not. Brees Hall out-touched him 15-7.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know.
All right, on to the next trade.
Yeah.
We got Coleman again. Man, you've been popular.
Man,
What happened this week,
I'm trying to
man?
make a deal. Dude.
I know, but you won't come around.
Let
on
me
it.
help you.
Let me help you. So we got Coleman and Robin. So Coleman receives Brandon Ayuk,
That's because it's Mostert now, Dalton.
Michael Pittman, Jamal Williams, and CD, which then Robin received Debo, Javonte Williams, RIP, Chase Claypool, and Elijah Moore. All right, let's look at this trade before the injury. Obviously, Coleman wins the trade now. But before the injury, what were your guys' thoughts?
I thought Robin won.
You
I
thought
like
Robin won?
Devontae and Debo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Jamal Williams was a short-term.
It wasn't a horror. I thought it was fairly even, but I gave the.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
tough.
thought-
The only reason I didn't love it for you, Coleman, was that you lost your running back, but you would have lost him anyways.
I mean, yeah.
So I can't
Coleman-
believe how well it
Yeah.
worked out.
Coleman
Yeah,
won
that
the
worked out
trade.
good.
Coleman won the trade.
'Cause
Thank God, that helps me.
I
But
think Pittman and CD are great in this,
Yeah.
and
I think
that's
Ayuk is
lost.
great.
I think that's lost in
And
it.
Jamal
it's just,
Williams, very.
It's just who Coleman
Yeah.
had to start at running back is I think why people didn't like the trade so much. But I
feel
mean
like-
now it's great.
Yeah,
I mean,
Coleman
shit.
definitely
But
wins
I-
now.
Even now, even before the injury, I'm probably way off on this compared to what people think. I think you almost win the trade because you gave up Williams. Everyone loves Williams. I don't really get the reason why people
Me either.
they're fascinated with him.
Me
I've
either.
never been. He's not been good ever. Even
Javonte?
yeah,
No.
He's a elite
fantasy
talent.
wise, he's never one
He's
time
fine.
been good.
Yes, he has.
No, in terms of like
I literally
in
won a
terms of a fan.
championship with
Well,
Javonte and
last-
Melvin Gordon.
in terms of with
on my
both
team.
of them. On your team.
No, and I started both of them. That's how good they were.
Exactly, but you had to start both.
And they
If
were
you don't
fine.
have both,
They're
you're...
fine RB2.
Exactly, they're fine. But people
Yeah,
talk
you're
about
acting like they're a throwaway.
No, I'm not. I'm not even close.
But
what I'm saying is people treat him like he is like they always have treated him like he is absolutely goated. And I agree, that is the part of the trade that's like
If he didn't get
scary.
injured.
But Coleman only gave up 2 players in this. He gave up Williams and I mean, if you asked Coleman last week, Elijah Moore's a goddamn beast, but he's not. He's a piece of trash.
No, I was.
He gave up Williams. He gave up Williams and Samuel. He got instantly, even before the trade was even worse, he got 4 very startable players, and they're still very
Yeah,
like,
last year
4 very startable
Javonte
players.
was fine.
Huh?
He was definitely fine. Like
I'm sure he was
not.
fine, but what I'm saying is people treat him like he's more than fine. Like actually, no, he wasn't. He got 7 points. He's 14,
I don't
9,
think you're
7,
looking at the
3.
right one.
Am I saying no?
Yeah,
I'm
last
not.
year. I was talking about last year.
Oh, last year. But okay,
Well,
but this year.
season,
He's been fine
Yeah.
this season.
He's gonna start
he's
picking it
not
up.
been. He has not been. 14, 9, 7, 3? That is
You're
no.
you're not in love with him being
Well, 3 he
the
got
owner.
injured.
You're not
He
in love
still
with.
got 10 carries and a reception. And he didn't get injured until the 3rd quarter.
I completely disagree
Still on
with
pace
you,
for
honestly. I
5.
think Javonte
He's a
Williams would
second
have been
half player.
fine this year.
I agree, fine. You keep saying fine. And what I'm saying is people
So
treat him like he is
how are you
better.
treating
People
him?
treat him like he's a running back 1. He's not a running back 1.
He's a fringe RB1, RB2.
I would say he's a mid RB2.
I would.
gotta
He's
do that
definitely
then
top.
for
He's
me.
top 15.
Oh yeah,
I don't
definitely
think
top
so.
15.
I don't think
it's
so.
easily
I don't think so
top
either.
15.
I don't think so.
Who do you have ranked above him?
We don't have
List
time.
them off.
Yeah.
I don't got that on my mind right now.
But
Talent-wise, I am with you guys. The guy is incredibly talented. He is not getting the opportunity. He still wasn't. He might have. Now, I will say, after the trade, then when Melvin fumbled twice in that game, then it looked like, okay, maybe this was a terrible trade because it looked like he might become the title
Yeah.
workhorse. But before that, it wasn't looking like that. And then he gets injured anyway, so that you can't count that game anyway in this
So
situation.
what are you gonna do when Swift comes back?
I'm gonna start Jamal Williams
You
as my
still start.
RB2.
That's why I drafted Jamal Williams. You can start Jamal, and Brad did it last year. You can start Jamal Williams no matter what.
And it goes back to
Won't be as good. But you can
Chase
start.
Edmonds.
It's like the
and-
Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb situation.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
It
James
is.
Conner
It is.
and Chase Edmonds. It was from last year.
No, it's not that.
Edmonds got the
Edmonds
ball
was
from
trash.
the 20 to 20, and then Connor got the ball inside the 20. If Swift comes back, I only need him to get like 9 touches a game,
Swift
and he
gets
can
more-
easily score a touchdown.
Swift still gets some goal line work. He does.
But not really.
But Jamal Williams, no, I agree. Jamal Williams stays relevant. Not very relevant, not as relevant, but he stays relevant.
That's why
if
I said Kareem Hunt.
if
We should
Because
move
Kareem
on.
Hunt gets
I think that's a very good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good reference.
Yeah.
Hunt and Chubb is a very good reference.
It's fine.
Is it ideal though? No. Like he's gonna be my
ideal now.
running back 2. Right. Ideal now.
Great now.
But even then, Jamal was gonna be my running back 2 unless I could figure something out. And then I had Ayuk, Pittman's, CD, Mike Williams,
Right.
and those are gonna be my 4
You
guys.
gave up Debo for 4 starters. Is what ended up happening?
Right, and that's what I did. Claypool was
Well,
never gonna
well, no,
start.
that's what
Well,
ended
not
up
what
happening.
you did.
That's
You
what
gave
ended
up-
happening.
2 starters
Yeah.
for 4.
But 2 elite starters. But I mean, you did great on the trade.
But
I'm not
see-
trying to. I'm just making sure this is an even conversation
I agree.
here.
But he did give up, if you took it that way, he did give up 2 elite starters for 2 elite starters.
Javon-
Pittman and Lamb are elite starters, and Jamal Williams is
But
temporarily
we
an elite
all
starter.
know the running backs are more valuable than wide
Agreed, you're right.
receivers.
But he
So
did
he
get.
gave up a very high commodity.
I would
in
rather
Devontae
had,
Adams.
even
he
before this week-
knows he could have gotten a lot for Javonte still. I mean, he got a lot here, but it's not like Javonte is just like
Yeah, I mean, it's
lost
interesting.
complete value here. I
It's,
feel like
no,
it's
it definitely.
been
I
lost a little
agree
bit.
that I can see where most people would have thought he would have lost beforehand. I think I'm
right.
on the other side
But
of that.
the
thinking
sheer
he will.
reaction makes you think, man, Coleman could have gotten more.
I like what he got.
I know, but that makes you think that, like,
Could he
hey,
have gotten
by the reaction in the chat, it
I
makes
must
you
have
think
missed
so.
that. I must have missed. Were people dogging
Dude,
my trade?
it was bad. Yeah.
No, I didn't remember. I didn't see that.
Everyone thought Coleman lost the trade.
Whatever. Shit happens.
Okay, next trade.
It's me and Zach. I don't want to talk about this one. No, it's fine.
Zach.
I received Justin Jefferson and Kittle, and I gave up Eckler and Kelsey. So my thought process going into it, and you guys can chime in after this, I guess. Eckler was scary as fuck, and then Kelsey obviously is Kelsey. He's consistent, but I got a consistent Justin Jefferson. I was like, I know this guy's gonna be great. He's had a couple of bad weeks, but I know he's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Eckler was splitting carries with 3 RBs. That's how the trade happens. I want to know your guys' thoughts. I honestly think after this week, obviously I lost the trade, but what are your guys'
Maybe.
thoughts?
I think you're still pretty close on the trade.
I think it's very even. I think
Kittle only goes up,
I hope.
and
We'll
Eckler
see.
only
That-
goes down. Eckler does not
No.
from that week. The worst run defense by far in the league against them without Keenan Allen, so he gets even more passing work. Eckler does not stay that. And then you got Justin Jefferson. Giving up Kelsey hurts a lot.
Yeah, it hurts so
Yeah,
bad.
that's-
It hurts so bad.
Kittle could still. I mean, Kittle usually takes a minute to wind up. So I mean, he won't be Kelsey,
You
but
get the 35
it takes a little bit to
point
wind
weeks.
up. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you have
holding
a
on
very
to
good
that.
chance of
Yeah.
this being an
He
even
always
trade.
does.
I'd still put you as a loss.
I
now,
definitely lost in it
Yeah.
after this week.
But it's
At
close
the
to-
moment, I'm like, okay, that was a fair trade, but yeah, it's tough losing, especially with Eckler dropping 30, right? That hurts. So
Eckler dropping 30 hurt, yeah. But Jefferson also dropped. I mean, Jefferson dropped 25 or something. so-
right, and it is
And,
what it is.
and that's a much more common thing for Jefferson to do than Eckler.
We'll see. I don't know, but I think Zach won that one.
Is that all the trades?
there's
There's one more.
One more.
Zach gets Amari Cooper, Justin Jefferson, who's no longer on his team, so Eckler and Kelsey,
That's probably right, Kevin.
and Dotson for Kareem Hunt, AJ Brown, and Jalen Waddle.
So this was before the
Ooh.
Thursday night game.
Correct. Because I thought when this trade comes through, and I literally said, Zach, thanks for helping me win this week, and then it ended up biting me so far up my ass.
Well, Jalen
No,
Waddle.
no, this isn't that one. That was the Kamara trade.
No.
Yeah, it was the Kamara trade when you said that.
Jalen-
I know exactly where I was at the liquor store. I was pulling up to the liquor store. I was arguing about Kamara. You said thanks for helping me win this week because you were playing against
He ended up
Robin.
playing.
And he had Kamara.
Are you guys scared about Jalen Waddle
Yes.
just
No,
for a
what?
little bit?
with
Yep.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Oh,
Yeah.
Teddy. Yeah.
If Tua is back, are you fine with him?
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No.
I'm fine. With it.
You're fine. Are you fine?
Someone
with
said Tua should retire.
Yeah, if
Fine.
Tua comes back, I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you scared about Jalen Waddle?
Since
Well-
when is Bridgewater a long bomber? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
He
think,
did against Tyreek Hill.
but
With
that's
Tyreek Hill.
one game.
Ooh,
I think that
anyone can bomb it to Tyreek. It's
Right.
kind of fast.
And they're both quick.
it's
There's a level here.
I'm still starting him.
There's levels though.
You're starting him, yeah.
I'm still starting him.
He's still starting. Where do you rank Jalen Waddle though? You think he's a flex, wide receiver 2?
I think he dropped a
1?
tier.
So you think he's a flex player?
I think he's a flex one play.
Or you think
No,
wide
He's wide
2?
receiver.
He's a wide receiver that I don't know if he's a wide receiver 2 on the league, but if you have Jalen Waddle, odds are you're putting him in your wide receiver 2 spot. You're
Top
not.
20?
I don't know.
Probably.
He's around there. He's
Probably.
around there.
Yeah.
Top 20? Top 20? Top 20 for me.
Yeah.
It's around there.
For sure.
He's pushing 30. There.
Honestly, Teddy Bridgewater will be fine. He looked
32
fine to me.
goals?
He looks fine too, but a lot of times a backup will come in and they'll look fine because the team didn't scheme against that backup.
But this isn't a normal back.
You're true. That's true. That's true. And there's a lot of talent there.
A lot
Bridgewater's
of
always been a game manager, short throw kind of guy. Which honestly, maybe that even help. It could hurt Hill more than it hurts Waddle. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No matter what, though, you got to downgrade both those wide receivers slightly.
Yeah.
It's not their starting quarterback.
Right, and it goes
It's
down a
backup
little
quarterback.
bit.
Yeah.
Right. No, I agree. Just looking at the trade though,
I think Kevin won.
I have no clue.
I have no
honestly.
clue either.
Yeah, I honestly, Amari, Justin Jefferson, and Dotson, Zach received.
I think-
Kevin received Kareem Hunt, AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle.
I think Kevin won.
Yeah.
I think Kevin won.
It's
yeah.
so tough.
I think
Because does AJ Brown and Jalen
I
Waddle
think-
equal Justin Jefferson?
I play Dotson into role. I think that
But does Amari
Ooh,
Cooper?
Yeah, Justin Jefferson's in there.
But does
That's
Amari?
what I'm saying. Does Jefferson equal AJ Brown and Jalen Waddle? Because I think that's the question.
But does Amari Cooper and Dotson equal Kareem Hunt?
I think so. I think Amari could be okay. Like Kareem Hunt's not.
Amari
amazing.
and Dotson equal Kareem, but
I think the question is Jefferson.
I think it's a fair trade. I think
It's
the fact
fair.
that it's so hard to figure it out means I don't know if there's a clear winner.
Yeah,
Man,
I
y'all
think
need
it
to
is a
trade
fair.
me. You all need to trade me some running backs.
I guess so. Yeah.
I
Well,
think
yeah.
we just are able to look at running backs the right way because we actually have them on our team. You don't have them.
Hey, I'm fine with all Rockets. I don't need
I
them.
don't know. Yeah, I think it's a push because I think Jefferson, AJ Brown, and Jalen Waddle is a push.
Like Hunt wouldn't start on my team. I don't know if he'd start on your guys' team. He wouldn't start on I don't think he'd start on our teams.
I saw him the 1 week.
Yeah.
I
you
don't know.
would
He
have
was all. I hated wouldn't him
start
having him on my bench.
Well, then he definitely loses that trade then.
But
Jordan just said AJ Brown by himself damn near could be better than JJ.
Whoa.
No,
that's a hot take.
And
No.
Kevin, of course, says think.
Hurts has thrown 4 passing touchdowns this
Could
season.
not disagree more.
Four
on that
passing
one.
touchdowns
I'm
in 4
usually
games.
with Jordan on his takes, but that one's a miss. That
That
one's
was
a
wrong.
big miss. It's
All right,
not
moving
close.
on.
Moving on.
Kevin, clear winner. Okay, interesting.
So we're doing
We're
rankings.
into the rankings, and I'm gonna
Running back.
steer the ship on this here. Oh, you got it. Oh, you're back.
I got it.
Welcome
All
back.
right.
Welcome back. So we got rankings. We'll do it from the top down or
down.
down up.
Down up. Yeah.
Ass down, tits up.
Starting from 10.
Yeah.
So we're
Oh,
going from the ass.
All right. So number 10. I don't think it's a super shock, unfortunately. Dolphin. 0-4, the only team left in the league that's winless. It's a bummer, brother. We've all been there. You'll bounce back. Let's make some trades. Give me Dalvin.
I want that one too.
Will he bounce back?
Coming out
Maybe
this
make
year.
some trades.
That's what Dol wants to hear.
You guys give up.
Probably not this year.
All right. I think Dalton can bounce back because he's got Montgomery, Cook, and Zeke. Zeke, I know all the hatred on him,
He's still fine.
but
good
he's
flex
fine.
player.
Yeah.
Then he's got Tyler Lockett, who could be okay, right?
Could be okay.
Gino.
It could be okay is not a good thing. That could be okay
As a
is not a
flex,
good thing.
Brady's gonna be good.
As a flex, but the problem is he's his wide receiver 2. Honestly, he's projected more than his wide receiver 1.
I know, but Jerry Judy.
We're big at straws. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, Joe Everett's a fine start.
Very good start.
Yeah,
Very good
DJ
start.
Moore,
No.
maybe.
Absolute trash. The guy
DJ Moore could be fine.
Baker gets it
No,
together.
dude, the guy is terrible. He got 11 targets and still only got 9 points. He got less points in targets.
But he's got 11 targets.
Yeah.
We should give a 10th of a
Brother,
point. for
I'm
this.
just saying there's a chance.
Deontay was by far his not by far, Dalvin Cook, but Deontay was by far his second best player, and he goes way down with this new quarterback change. I mean, he plummets. Good short. Okay, he could plummet.
But does he?
I think there's a very good chance. I don't think he's the one anymore. I don't think he has force-fed targets anymore.
We'll find out this week.
Ezekiel and even Dalvin Cook is just not that good.
Yeah.
He's the name. He's not that good.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
You're right. There's
Yeah.
always a chance.
Dalvin Cook,
Montgomery
Zeke,
on the
and
bench.
Montgomery could win you a week.
But he doesn't have other options on the bench. Really, he's got a.
Though I would trade with Coleman right now. Coleman will give you something.
I don't think Coleman's tradable. You can't trade with Coleman.
Yes, you can.
Coleman needs a running back.
It's hard to trade with Coleman. You got to find the right people.
Yeah.
You got to find people that
You need to
Coleman
find
value.
Coleman.
Coleman
Dalton
either
needs to
thinks-
find someone that doesn't have a running back. and
Coleman
that's
either
Coleman
thinks
right
this
now.
player is the best player in the game or he's useless, aka Dobbins. He had
What would you
literally
give
an
for
asked him what his
Dalvin right
value was for Dobbins. He said, literally, just being honest, 0.
What would you get for Dalvin right now?
For Dalvin right now,
Yeah.
You don't ask this on pod. It's gonna.
Why?
It's embarrassing
Why is it embarrassing?
because he's not gonna give off. He's not gonna give up anything.
Well, I mean, this is a chance, Will.
like
Come on.
if he offers it to me right now, I'd probably do Pittman Williams.
Pittman and Williams for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
There's your options, Dalton.
there
You
you
do
go.
as you will with it. All right, number 9
Maybe I should try to get Dalvin Cook.
is the man himself. You want Dalvin? Go get Dalvin, man. Go hit the man up.
I'll give you Najee and Mostert.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Mostert's good.
That's interesting.
No interest.
No, it's not.
Okay, Najee and Dobbs. Potential.
I mean, that's
offing.
Moster.
He needs
Alright, boom.
players.
I
that
think he
score.
needs.
I can talk to you later, Dalt.
Yeah, I would hit
Don't
Coleman
text
up.
me back.
Yeah, hit Coleman up. I think that's your best option. So
Hit me up too.
Or
at
hit me
number
up.
9
Hit me up too.
I got depth.
is actually Coleman,
That's bullshit.
and it's where do you think you should be?
I should be number 1.
You should be number 1. Where do you actually think you should be?
I should be like 6 or 5.
You're projected pretty good.
I'm gonna beat Jordan this week. I'm gonna fucking kick Jordan in the teeth.
Never say
Jordan's
that.
team sucks.
Anytime you
Dude.
say you're gonna beat
Do
Jordan.
you not know who he has on his team?
I don't give a fuck about some
DJ
long.
motherfucking Hawkins.
I don't care about some long-haired
the
hippie.
second best tight end performance of all time?
Dude,
That guy
I
can
know.
fuck off.
The dude's a go. But let's talk about Coleman's team. What do we think of his team? Well, go ahead, Brad. Chime in, man.
I don't like Robert Woods starting.
I'm okay with it.
Do you?
I think
I don't like
because
it.
the other what's his face is hurt. They're
And we
shot,
have a
baby.
trade live on the pod.
Really?
That started the trade.
what?
Let's go. What?
Damn
do
it,
we
dog!
have here?
I could have given you more. I was just
Was
spitballing.
it Pittman and Williams for Dalvin Cook?
That was
I
good.
think I would have hopped on it too if I was down
Yeah.
or if I was dull. I
Yeah.
thought that was an amazing trade offer.
Wait, should I go back to Dalt's team?
Holy
Look at that.
shit. I
Okay,
can't
Dal,
believe-
I see you.
You got Dalvin, that's good.
Wow.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's-
For
yeah.
Dalt.
I
That
like it
helps.
for Dalt too, honestly.
But you needed a running back. And you went and got you one.
Fuck, that's interesting.
So what's Coleman's team now?
That hurts, honestly.
It's gonna hurt his projection a lot.
No, it's not.
Doesn't it hurt your projection? I'm shocked it doesn't.
What's Coleman's team now? Can we see?
Hold on.
It'll hurt his projection. Well, Ramondre's projected 12.
So I'm a 115.7.
Okay, doesn't hurt your projection. Wow.
I like that. I mean, I'm not as deep at wide
That was
receiver.
great. We did it on the pod.
So the trade was Mike Williams and Pittman for Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison.
Yep. So I get both.
Woo!
I get the handcuff.
You need the handcuff for sure.
You need the handcuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe that happened.
Wow.
Damn it, Dalt.
I wanted to.
You make decisions too fast. You did it earlier this year too.
No, I think
Talk to
he's
me.
fine.
Yeah.
I think it was a
That
fine
was a
trade.
good
I would've
I think
given
it's
him
a
more
very
for that.
even trade. I honestly do.
I would have given him more.
What were you giving him?
Oh, Montgomery's projected.
I would have given him DK and
What was
Connor.
the projected?
I gave him
No, he
2
wasn't.
starting wide receivers.
He
you
could
know?
have had starting running back and wide receiver, DK and Connor. Wait, I'll give you DK and Connor for Cook.
No.
Damn it.
So he's gonna.
I think that's a better deal.
Of
So-
course, because you offered it.
Exactly.
He'll bench DJ Moore.
I offered him 2 starting players for 1,
Yeah.
and he needed to improve. It's either all or nothing. He's either going to win this week or it's over.
Do you bench Jerry?
Dalt, out of
Jeudy?
curiosity, would you even consider DK and Connor? Obviously, it's not happening now. I'm just curious.
He would have gotten Saquon, Jordan said.
Yeah, Jordan will say that kind of shit.
Okay.
Jordan.
Jordan.
I want
just says shit.
Saquon.
Like Jordan won't actually accept trade. Okay, let's talk
Anyways,
about your
we're
team
back.
now. It's now different.
So
now
back
you have
to
Cook.
Coleman's team. I cannot even.
You mean it makes it a little bit bigger for you?
Yeah, can you? What's he got here?
Oh yeah.
Damian Harris, Dalvin Cook, Ayuk, CD, Robert Woods, Jamal Williams.
So you got to put Bateman back in there. He's out this week with the
Yes.
footing.
No. Stop starting that guy.
No, I'm not.
Stop starting. He's fucking bad.
Nah, it's all right.
He's not good. He's not good. He's not good.
He's all right.
He's not good. He had 1 week with 7 targets, and he pulled off an 18-point week, dude.
Dalvin Cook helps.
He got a touchdown week 2 on 5 targets and 2 receptions. He's not good. I was shocked when I looked at the game that you started him over who was it that you started him over? I can't remember who it was. You started him over somebody. And I couldn't believe it. You just don't start him.
I don't know. But that helps my case for a lot for Jamal Williams is definitely a flex 2 play at all times.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it does. So you got.
I have Jacoby Myers, who was the clear wide receiver 1 in New England prior to the injury.
I listened to that on the pod where he talks about how good Jacoby Myers was.
Dude, he is was the only target for Mac Jones.
Yeah. No,
When he comes back, he's got a high ankle sprain. He's missed the last 2 weeks. He's gonna miss again this week.
Could be Parker.
That's not Parker.
Could be.
I don't know.
I think Dalvin Cook helps. It really does.
Dalvin Cook helps. Agreed.
I got Alexander Madison too.
I know this isn't what you want to hear, but I would truly start Ramondre Stevenson over Woods and play both the New England running backs.
Can't.
You actually cap your ceiling, but you strengthen your floor so much if you start both running backs.
Robert Woods is the only guy in Tennessee now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but he's Robert Woods too. He's never a breakaway kind of guy.
But no, we'll see. I'm glad we got that trade done on the pod.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, shout out.
All right.
I don't know. He's starting DJ Moore over Deontay Johnson, huh?
I doubt it.
We'll see. I think maybe who's projected more? It might be just going for the projection early.
Deontay Johnson.
Oh, okay. We'll see. I'd be
We'll
surprised.
see.
He's
That
a
was an
Steelers
interesting
fan.
trade. I like it.
I actually like that for Dalton.
All right.
Who's number 7?
Number 8 is me, which I'm not surprised.
That was a
I
good
deserve
trade.
to be there.
For everybody. Who's number 8?
Me.
Oh. There you go.
God, it's
right,
been
Mike,
a brutal
you got-
year, man.
You got
You got some bad luck going.
Position ranking wise, it's pretty good.
That's good. Glad to hear that.
You still have good running backs. At least you still have 2 very good running backs, and you have 2 very good wide receivers, and you got a good enough quarterback for sure that has running potential who hasn't really ran yet. Sorry.
Second half.
When he gets D-Hop back, it'll be
Dude,
better.
Yeah, Marquise Brown.
Whatever Kittle has done so far, it's still Kittle. So compared to more than half the teams in the league, he's a better tight end prospect.
Right. I might start Schultz.
I don't do that.
I won't.
I think his problem is starting out in Thielen.
Your flex.
The
is,
flex is the problem. I think Devonte Smith's going to be fine.
Yeah,
I really
could
do.
be,
I'm
yeah.
taking last week out. It was a hurricane, right? He's playing it.
If Montgomery doesn't start this week too, then
That helps.
Herbert being in is big. Honestly, your team is a lot better than their current projection this week.
I know. Look at the projections. Tough.
You might have to start Tyler Boyd.
No, I'm
He's
going to
against
start.
Baltimore.
I'm honestly going to start Adam Thielen. I'm going to do the starting lineup if Herbert isn't playing. Adam Thielen's been solid, man. And at least I get, the floor. One of them's going to catch a touchdown.
Thielen's been solid.
So,
15 and 12.
I would like to not start him, but if I have to, I will. I don't mind it.
Well, I'm out on your trade now, buddy.
No, that's fine.
0 depth anymore.
I mean, I'm going to hit Dalton.
You should hit Dalton.
Me and
He
Dalton
said
buddies.
he's got another trade or 2 to make still.
No, me and him are buddies. We'll talk.
Deontay Johnson.
Mike doesn't have any depth. You're right, Kevin.
No depth
It
whatsoever.
hurts him a little bit.
Kevin, get the hell out of here.
Which is weird. We talked. Remember, we were talking. And I was like, "I want to give you a depth trade." You said, "I'm looking for depth."
What
and then
was your trade though?
You offered me like 3, and then I offered you like 1 counter, but I wasn't quite done.
But you weren't interested.
You
in
kept
trading.
offering me
you
no
weren't
depth.
You weren't interested in trading with me.
I was
No.
interested in trading with you.
When
I was not at home or looking at fantasy at all. And then you offered me 2 1-for-1 trades.
Right.
Which was like, I told you I was only looking for a depth piece.
I'm looking for
Or
depth,
giving up
but
depth.
I don't want the depth you have.
Okay,
Like,
that's fine.
Kind
That's
of where
fair.
I was.
That's fair.
I didn't want to
I was just saying.
come out and tell you that, but that's why I was
Okay.
doing those
No,
trades.
that's fair,
I didn't
that's
want
fair.
to.
I was just confused because you were like, you told me I want a depth piece, and then you're trying to take away my best players. It's like that was the opposite of the thing I was trying to do.
But who were you asking for? Well, I forget who you were even asking for.
Fucking Jordan.
Jordan. It wasn't Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
for Rashad Penny and Juju.
Oh, I was looking at yours. Oh.
Who was I offering you?
You were offering. You were trying to get Adams from me. You're trying to get Adams and Andrews from me.
Yeah, I was giving you like.
My 2
But
best
this
players.
is a depth trade.
My 2 best players.
Right, and I was giving
That's
you
the opposite.
Jefferson and who else? It wasn't like
But
great,
a depth
but it was
trade-
a starting point.
You were giving me 2 players back. It was Kittle and Jefferson. You offered me Kittle and Jefferson for Andrews,
Yeah,
and then
Deontay's
I
so
laughed at it,
good.
and you laughed
Don't-
back, and then
Jefferson and Kittle for Adams and Andrews is a depth trade.
For me,
No, for me.
it's a 1v1 trade.
But
You
I'm
get two
upgrading-
better.
No, I'm upgrading the tight end position. How's that not a depth trade?
You what? What? You upgrade?
Yeah, because
You don't lose anything in wide receiver, and you upgrade your tight end by a fucking landslide.
Yeah, it's a depth trade.
A depth trade is supposed to be where I'm trading away more pieces to get one better player.
But I think we had this problem last week. Maybe I need to not say depth trade.
You need to not say depth trade.
But my team gets deeper with it. Yes.
Your team gets better with you're not. It's not deeper. You're not.
It gets better. Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't
gets
get deeper. You're not changing your starting lineup whatsoever. You're not adding anything. To
I didn't
your
think it was
bench.
an egregious
You don't
trade
change
off.
it
We had
twice.
this combo last week about another trade. Like
A depth.
I need to quit sending you trade off.
A depth trade. No, I'm fine with the trade. I'm just a depth trade in general is.
A 3 for
If
2.
I'm trying to give up depth, or if I'm trying to get a power position to give up
Right.
depth, I'm not giving up two powerful positions and not gaining.
But when the
anything back.
person is like Jefferson, yeah.
Jefferson versus Adams is not a landslide. You're talking about the number 9 wide receiver.
No, I
in the
understand.
league.
I'm thinking like Adams in a piece. But anyways, we
Yeah.
don't talk about our trades.
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
Anyways.
you're right. We should.
Where we at?
Number 7's Brad.
Oh, okay.
Bradley, chase yourself.
Chase yourself.
I
think
after.
I deserve to be 7th or 6th.
Wow, your defense is only projected 3 right
Yeah. For
now.
now.
You gonna change that up a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
I already got a bet on him.
Me too.
I got a bigger one.
I'm dropping a defense, so you guys might be ready for a pretty good one.
Bills?
Vikings are going down.
Bills.
Vikings are projected like 8.
Just trade me straight up for Browns for.
Deal.
Vikings are gonna be on the waiver.
Is Keenan gonna play?
No.
He's day today.
He could play.
Keenan's got a hamstring. He's not playing again.
He could. Never.
Not,
again.
Never again.
Not never again. He's not playing
He's
this
done.
week.
Hang it up.
We'll see.
Not playing this week.
Jamar's great, right?
I wouldn't be excited to start Keenan. Jamar's great.
Marquise Brown, great.
Jeff Wilson's great. Miles Sanders great.
Okay.
Marquise Brown.
Good.
But
He's ranked number 8.
I'm sorry. Well, if we're talking, yeah, you're right.
Good.
Very good. Yeah, sorry. Chase compared to those guys, no. So Chase great. Wilson good. Sanders very good. Brown very good for one more week.
Who knows?
Then maybe continues to be. We'll see.
Well, then the top cornerback goes on D-Hop, right? So Marquise Brown's going to be open more.
Sometimes it's that way, and sometimes it's not.
That's
Hey, we'll
theory.
find out.
You always, it's always you look at it one way or the other. If you have the guy,
Dude,
you look
he's-
at it that way. If you're playing against the guy, you look at it the other
He's
way.
been incredible, though. I can't complain about him.
his problem is, who does he play if Brandon Cooks if Keenan doesn't play, I guess?
Brandon Cooks, Gabe Davis.
Brandon Cooks is a very fine player.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Is fine.
And so is Game Davis. They're both
I
good.
might
Yeah.
start freaking Brandon
I was
Cooks
gonna
over
say,
Drake London.
I think I'd start Cooks over London, to be honest.
What? Nah.
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
London.
y'all hate on London, man.
That's my Falcons board.
There's a problem when your quarterback completes
What's
7
his
passes.
position rank?
What is
23,
What's Cooks?
40.
I think that sums it up right there.
Yeah, but
He hadn't had a touchdown this year
he
yet.
played Denver and in Chicago in those. Those are two very good defenses in slow-paced games.
Right.
Drake London. The thing is
It's all offense.
there were 7 completed passes for Mariota last week. That's a scary thing for me to think about.
Well, the week before he was fine, and the week after that.
No,
Who do
you're
you
right.
trust
No, you're
more,
right.
Mariota
Yeah.
or Davis Mills?
I trust Mills in passing.
Then you start Cooks.
And I personally still trust Cooks more, but I haven't owned London, so I don't have that love for him yet. It's weird to me that he's been as good as he has.
He's my Falcons. It's
They're
my
both-
team. It's my
I
team.
always look at targets with wide receivers, and they're both about the same in targets.
Yeah.
So,
It was a depth move.
We know for sure they're not going to throw it to Kyle Pitts.
what's gonna happen is
True.
what's gonna happen is Allen's not gonna start. You're gonna be starting both of them anyway, which it's not that
Maybe I'll
bad.
just throw Gabe Davis.
Even if Keenan
I
does,
wouldn't do Gabe.
I'm just kidding.
even
Gabe's-
if Keenan does
Gabe
play,
Gabe's
Davis
good.
is good though.
He can break out. Yeah, Gabe's like the Mike Williams kind of guy. He's either gonna blow up for you or not do anything for you,
Yeah.
which
Brandon Cooks
can be
is
great.
Brandon Cooks just.
Brandon
He's
Cooks is he's not gonna blow up for you, but he's gonna get you something.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
All right, number 6 is we're just ripping.
me,
I didn't
man.
realize all 4 of us were in a row. Whoa,
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Oh my.
man, we were a bunch of asses.
We'll
Trash
see.
ass.
This has been my toughest year.
I
Man.
moved up 2
God
spots
damn.
though.
Same.
Will's team. What do we all think of Will's team? We all think it's garbage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, let's be honest here. J.K. Dobbins.
Decent.
Najee.
Got 20 last week.
Good.
Najee is
They were
good
in a
at getting his
hurricane,
shit
too.
together.
DK, love that man.
Yeah.
But
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, great.
What were you gonna say about DK?
DK is solid.
Yo, you want Lamar?
DK is solid. DK is better than I think he's been in the last few years.
You can't expect
DK
that
is
last
really good. No, you can. You didn't get a touchdown last week.
Don't finish. He was not better than last year, right?
Last year wasn't very good. Oh, he's better than last year. He already is better. Here's the thing: Geno is playing better than Russell Wilson played last year, and he is. So they did it. It was on a podcast, but they talked about
which one?
This is just a stat. This is just
Which
a stat.
one?
I don't know. I can't remember which one. It's one of the two I listened to. It's
Which
just a
one
stat
you
though.
listen to? I know one.
The
of them.
Ballers and the
Ringer.
the Ringer.
Never heard of the Ringer.
He
They're a
is.
good one. They're more like
He has a higher. Geno has a higher passing completion percentage than. I think he's first in the NFL, but he has more yards per attempt. Usually, you think small yards per attempt. He's more yards per attempt than Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Brady. Who's the other massive throw?
Kyle Rodgers.
No, Rodgers. Yep. The list was crazy. It goes on for like 7 players. So he's got the highest passer completing in the NFL while actually averaging depth per target higher than all the best guys. I mean, their offense has been insane.
You don't gotta sell me on DK. I know he's.
I'm just telling you,
Yeah, he's good.
DK, I'm so glad I didn't sell him low when I was trying to sell him
Good.
low. And he's getting targets.
Enjoy him, man. Please treat him.
I'm
right.
going to enjoy him.
Devontae Adams, great. These are the next 3 where Will
Yeah.
takes us.
Mark
up here.
Andrews.
Devontae Adams, Mark Andrews, St. Brown.
Yeah.
St. Brown kind of sucks. I think he's going to be out through the bye.
I don't think he will. And I know you think that, but I don't think he
I
will.
think he might.
What's his buy?
It was
Their
a
whole
mild
Swift out.
It was
Oh.
But
okay.
Swift's injury is a big injury. His was a mild sprain. He came back and played the game he got
Okay.
injured. He came back and played that game.
I just wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see. I'm no doctor.
I'd be surprised just because the
I'm
team
no
needs to
doctor.
win. I'd be surprised.
James Conner, you said you're going to bench him over who?
I'm thinking about. I'm leaning still towards Connor, but I could bench him over Mostert this week.
And then you got a solid bench. I mean,
I do. I
if
got
this team's 3-1, he's
Mostert,
probably a third-ranked team.
Gibson, Dobbs, Pickens. If I'm 3-1, I'm ranked second. Guaranteed.
Second or third. Just below
I'm below Logan.
and Zach.
I'm not below Zach. Zach's team's tank.
You want to do a trade real quick?
What's the trade? I'll think about it.
All right.
I just sent it to you, so you think about it.
So number 5 is
Who's on 5?
J-Man, Jordan. TJ
Jordan.
Hawkinson lover.
Right. I'm not
Hakalugi.
trading them.
What we think of Jordan's team?
I love
You
his
think-
running. I love his running backs.
All right. Derrick Henry,
I think this is the
Saquon.
consensus. His running backs are incredible. His wide receivers are ass.
His ass
You need-
is getting whooped this week, boys. Bet the fucking house on it.
But who would have thought he doesn't need wide receivers? He's
Yeah.
got the best tight end in the world.
Bro,
that
he
is
gets
true.
one career day
That
in his
man-
entire.
The man got
God.
35.9 points and is
No,
still
boy.
only the tight end 3. That's
Yeah, no shit, dude. Fuck TJ Hawkinson.
He's now projected.
Sucks.
I love how they project him 10 now too. One game like that, and he goes to a massive projection.
Yeah, like what are?
It all depends on St.
5,
Brown, though.
4. He got
Yeah.
9. Got a touchdown last week. It was kind of on the table that it was going to happen again.
But
But-
Amon-Ra was hurt too.
Yeah, he was.
And New England, good luck with that. Bill Belichick's not letting the tight ends bitch him around.
Maybe. New England's secondary's been bad. Weirdly.
He's gonna put 2 guys on Hawkinson.
Man, he's sitting Juju and Lazard.
He should sit Juju. He should maybe. Well, Lazard. I don't know how questionable Lazard is. I
Lazard-
like. He's got Njoku on the bench. That's a good
Mhm.
backup tight end. I don't know. Jordan's team.
Why do you say that?
Because Njoku's really good.
What's his stats?
He is ranked 11.
Yeah, but he didn't come alive until 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it is that true?
He had one good week.
1-4. Yeah, 1-4, and then with 1 target, 5 targets, and then he got 20 and 7.2, and that
Solid.
also 7 targets,
That's
and that's
fine.
per tight end.
Targets
That's
are
you
good.
want.
Yeah,
You want
definitely decent.
No,
And he
I'm
had that
honestly
early.
curious. I just wanted to know.
I-
Maybe drop Julio. I don't know.
Yeah.
you don't drop Julio.
No,
Yes, you do.
You don't drop him. Yeah,
You drop him.
You wait.
Why is he
Isn't it
injured? Is it a hamstring?
You know who was injured throughout the whole year.
You still wait.
It's his knee now? Oh, God.
Jordan's missing a
Wide receiver.
top tier wide receiver,
Yeah.
and that would put him over the top. You know, he could use like a Jefferson or
Chase. Chase.
If you
Or
motherfuckers
Chase.
trade him,
An
I'm
Amon-Ra?
gonna fucking cut
I think he's
both
said
of you
an
in a
Alvin
jug.
He's missing an Amon-Ra, someone like
I
that.
don't know,
Maybe a
I think
CD.
Barkley's weighing you down. I think Amon-Ra is a nice light.
I swear to God, I'm gonna stab
He
every single
rises,
fucking
light
one of you.
rises. Amon-Ra. Go to the sky. Aim for the sky, bro. Jordan's team is like the weirdest one to look at and talk about because it's like, and he's stuck with Wilson all year. Like he keeps sticking with him. Last week it did pay off, but it's weird. He's just stuck. He's like not even tried.
Wilson's hurt too. A report came out that he's got a hurt shoulder.
They're gonna report that because he's ass and he's a crybaby. I'm sorry. I hate Wilson as a person. I don't like.
What's your beef with him?
I don't know if you watched the game, his very first game against Seattle. There was one scene, and then afterwards, people talked about how like the Seahawks hate him. All like Sherman, Chancellor, Marshawn, Baldwin, all hate him. And I saw that after the game, but during the game, they did like the pre-game like visuals, and they show Russell Wilson. He goes like, he's on his home court again. He's sitting there with headphones on and sunglasses on at nighttime. And he spins around with his eyes closed, and I was like, this motherfucker is the biggest media hog I've ever seen.
That's what happens when you're great.
And that's why I'm saying he's a media hog. I think, my shoulder's hurt. Tell everyone my shoulder's hurt.
So I would bench him, Jordan.
Anyways, that's
Jordan,
Jordan's team.
he's gonna be fine.
You want to make a trade?
Sure, I'm down.
I still think Jordan's team's outperforming. Coleman,
Oh no, maybe.
Coleman's been drinking. We need to keep getting him drink. We need to keep drinking.
We're gonna hang out for
Because
an hour.
I kind of liked his.
We're gonna hang out an hour for
He
the
said,
pod.
he said, nah.
Anyways, let's move on to number 4, which without looking, who you guys think it is?
I already saw.
Who do you think it
I
is?
already know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
I think he should be there. Though.
Robin.
And you would be right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robin comes in at number 4. Is this what do we think of him? Do we think he's a good guy?
I ranked him second.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
I would have ranked him way lower before the trade with Zach, but I ranked him second. I think his team's
Chubb,
stacked.
Jonathan Taylor, elite, right?
Yep.
Debo,
Elite.
no, I'm just kidding. He's elite. Chris Godwin, I'm worried about. He's
Not
coming off an
elite.
ACL.
He's played. He already played.
ACL thing's a big
He's
deal.
he's
T. Higgins
multiple
is
weeks
good.
past that. He's multiple weeks.
I
Past
know,
that.
but it takes a full year. I've decided anyone that tears an ACL, it takes a full year. For them
But
to
I've
get
also
back.
decided.
2 years.
I
actually,
think
I'm
running
sorry.
back wise more so than wide
Probably,
receiver.
yeah,
You
probably.
can force feed a wide receiver, and they fucking instantly did, and they're gonna keep instantly they're gonna force him the ball.
T. Higgins looks
Good.
pretty good.
T. Higgins. Sorry, Brett, but I think T. Higgins is better than Jamar Chase.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
For now.
I truly think
Higgins
he's
has been knocked out twice and still better than Jamar.
I think
That's a bad.
I thought okay. I think talent wise, I think Chase maybe like slightly, but the thing is like Higgins was goated rookie year and then got hurt when that whole got hurt, and then Chase came in and Higgins was coming back off the ACL, which Mike says is like the problem, and he came off and it took him a long time to go, and then he got going. He was really good. He's now fully healthy. I mean, he had an amazing rookie season.
Do you agree with him?
He's also bigger, so like I still think Chase is more talented, but because of that, it's so slight that they can throw the ball to Higgins, who's getting less focused by the defense, and it's too
Right.
easy for him, and that's
Do you
why I
agree
think
with
Higgins
that,
is
Coleman?
amazing. It's like Reggie Wayne with
Do you
Harrison.
agree with what he just said?
Yeah.
If they're both agreeing, you know you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I
No.
wonder where
Higgins,
you're going with this.
Higgins is definitely he's amazing. I love Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins is solid.
But I did it for.
Chase is definitely cooler and more talented.
Yeah, but I needed.
yeah, he's not every day someone flips them fucking off.
Yeah. Yeah, but I needed London and I needed someone on my bench. I
Okay,
had no one on.
I
my
look at
bench.
it like this. I look at Higgins as a Javonte Adams kind of guy, and I look at Chase as a Tyreek Hill kind of guy. In the end, Hill could easily get more points than Adams, which I did actually did that trade, right? But in the end, Hill could easily get more points than Adams on the season. But as a floor, Higgins is a little
I
bit
think it's gonna be a good week.
You know
for
he
him.
hurt his ankle, right?
higher. I know. I'm really hoping he doesn't start, but I think he will, unfortunately.
Me too.
Man, I can't believe Robin's 3-1.
Robin's team is so good now, though, because of
I know.
Dak being
Before
a
this, it
douchebag.
wasn't, but I mean, now it's pretty solid.
He's got two of the best running backs.
Are we
in
gonna
the
see a
league.
back-to-back?
He's got two
We might.
super good. He's got three amazing
Might,
wide receivers.
yeah.
Not really
Might.
that great of a tight end, but pretty good tight end. His flex is kind of weak.
Yeah.
That's it.
Singletary.
But he's got options some of his players on the bench are like Singletary's good too, like good enough to start, and then he's got hopefuls on the bench to become people that break out, like a lot of pretty good hopefuls. His team's
Right.
really good. I like it a lot.
I love
Very high upside.
T. Higgins.
Let's move on to number 3.
3 is wow. He's 3.
Who?
I don't think I would.
Zach's 3.
I wouldn't have put him this high after the trade, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
Why? I can't believe he's 3.
He's 2-2.
I can't believe this other guy beat him.
He has the second most number 2 ranks in the league. He got 5 people ranked him at second in the league.
I was one of them.
I think people remember. You were.
Look
I
at
think
his team.
people
Look at
remember-
his team.
It's terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, it's awful, man. Herbert, Kamara, Eckler,
Kamara.
Kelsey, Swift.
You're living on Kamara's old name.
Kamara's a piece of shit. He's actually garbage.
I think so too.
I think Kamara's bad.
I disagree.
I think there's no. I don't see a road where he's good. You're welcome, Zach.
I don't either.
You don't see a road, huh?
I
I
think
really don't see a road.
I see a road where he's good, but
I
I don't
don't.
think he's going to be as good as last year.
All right.
No,
So your issues, Kamara. What else is your issue?
Cooper is a super issue.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Cup.
No,
Yeah.
no, different. The other Cooper.
All right. So
Amari Cooper.
how long do you think Cooper will be an issue for?
I think he
This
stays.
season.
I think he stays the issue.
Okay. What about D Hop?
I think D Hop is massively questionable. He's older.
he's 32
The
years
team kind of
old.
sucks.
The team. I think he's gonna be fine.
He wasn't as
What?
good as people. I think he's
The
gonna be.
team
I think he's gonna be
sucks.
fine. I think he's gonna be fine. The team sucks.
They're not. They're offense heavy, right?
Yeah, but their offense hasn't even been that great.
D Hop's better when D Hop comes back. That
No,
lineup is a lot
agree.
better.
D Hop helps.
Where,
He's got
so
a
his
good
weakness
team.
I
are
don't know.
wide
He's a-
receiver 2 and Kamara is a maybe question mark.
Super question mark. And
Okay.
so is Eckler. I'm sorry, Eckler's still a question
And
mark.
his flex. To
Zach
be
doesn't have a
really
bench.
honest.
Zach doesn't have a bench. Eckler's a major question mark.
Like,
Boy, man,
he's
we are.
gonna-
I'm just seeing it completely different.
Swift is not going to play this week,
You think
so
he has
he's
a
going to
bench?
have to play out
I think-
here.
I
does have
think
Swift.
Hopkins is gonna be great. Honestly,
The team was better last year than they are this year.
With Hopkins,
How good do you think Hopkins was last year?
Hopkins opens them up.
Hopkins was
But yeah,
bad
opens them
last
up.
year.
How good do you think Hopkins individually was last year?
I
He's
mean,
not as good as you
fine.
think he
He's
was.
Fine. I mean,
Yeah, he's fine.
he's better than Cooper.
Very exactly. He's better
Yeah.
than Cooper. Okay, he's still a pretty good player.
All I was saying was it was an upgrade.
Yeah,
I would take him as a wide receiver too. I'd be fine with that.
I would too. Hopefully, but there is. I'm telling you, there's still a shot. He's not amazing. The thing
Okay.
is like
So his weakness is Kamara and maybe a wide receiver
he
too.
doesn't have very many weaknesses. Like I said, Zach is he's the best 2-2
So
team.
my thing is look at this team and then look at our number 2 team, which is Kevin.
They're
Why
three
is
and-
Kevin above him?
He's a 3-1 team, and his team I think is just as good.
All right, go
He's
to
got
Kevin.
better wide receivers.
I don't like AJ Dillon though.
I don't like AJ Dillon.
I don't either.
I don't like AJ Dillon. I don't like
think
Kamara
he's
at
fine as
all.
a
I
flex,
don't love
too.
Eckler, and I don't think Herbert is a mass upgrade over anybody else. I don't think he's crazy.
I like Kelsey.
Man, I can't believe how much I disagree with you guys.
Like quarterback, there's 10 of us in the league. He's the quarterback 7.
I know. I strongly disagree with you guys about your take on Zach's team.
I honestly
You
don't
like that
like.
team?
I do. I really like Zach's team. Honestly, I think
Really?
actually it's my favorite team to win it all.
I think his team was better before he did some of those trades.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think his team, if he still had JT and Godwin on that squad, I would be creaming over that team.
I know,
I'd
yes.
rank it second for sure.
Even with a Jared Goff at quarterback.
Here's Kevin's team.
Look at that team and tell me you wouldn't want Zach's team better.
I would
Why?
want this team 100%.
Let me see.
Why?
Well, first off, put Brees Hall on RB2 because that's
Okay,
truly
go
what
ahead.
he is.
Do you think he's better than Kamara?
Yes.
Okay.
Brees Hall is better than Kamara.
We're just gonna be completely
What?
different. We're gonna be,
No.
Yeah.
we're gonna be
No, no,
completely
You gotta
different.
not overcommit or they don't believe us, dude.
No.
Brees Hall better than Kamara is just
In
crazy.
fantasy
Yeah.
football, Brees Hall greater than Kamara.
At this current moment, technically, yes, but you got to give that time, man. You're
No. The guy's going to average you 11
I'm sorry,
to
you
12.
making that debate is I'm not gonna believe anything else you say.
that
from here
really
on out.
hurts us, so you got to not do that. So
Okay.
what I'm saying is, okay, here's the thing. Jalen Hurts is massive, okay?
Yeah.
I like Zach's team better. But I like
I like Kevin's
but
wide receivers better.
but barely, and
Okay.
Kevin being 3-1 makes me rank Kevin better.
End of year though. So right now you'd rather Zach's team though.
If the two teams were even
If you had a
record, I'd rather-
team, which one you want?
If I had to choose one team to be and I get inherit the record, I'd choose Kevin's.
I would choose Zach's.
I would choose Kevin
I would
on
choose
even
Zach's
record.
easily.
If the records were even, I'd choose Zach's.
I'm choosing
I would
Kevin.
choose Zach's over Logan's team. Because you
Wow.
have so much value to work with.
Wow.
You gotta be. Zach does not have depth.
It's the value.
When we look
he
at
has.
Kevin, wait till we get to Logan's
No,
team.
it's not even the roster. It's the value he has on his team.
He's traded away most of that value. He doesn't have
No,
much
he
left.
hasn't.
Okay, we'll see.
No,
I'm telling you,
still has a lot of value.
You can
No,
yield,
no, he
a lot,
does.
you
He
can
had
yield a
more.
lot for Kamara right now still. You can yield a lot for Eckler.
We'll see.
Especially
I don't think
Eckler.
he's good.
You can
I
get a
would
lot
get
for
him.
Kelsey. You can
Cup.
get a lot for Cup. You can get a lot. What's his
Swift.
for Swift?
I truly
I
would.
don't know how.
This is gonna sound really stupid, but I wouldn't trade Connor for Kamara.
I wouldn't either.
I would definitely do that.
You can see when a player's falling off, and he looks terrible. He looks like he's chugging along out there. He's injured as shit. The team is ass.
I wouldn't trade
no
Ramondre
O-line.
Stevenson for Alvin Kamara.
You always take it a step far.
But I'm serious. I wouldn't. Alvin Kamara
And
is
this obviously,
untouchable to me.
obviously these three teams are great, right? And
There is-
they're great. I don't think we need to
There's
talk
a
about
tier.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about how great they are.
Logan is a massive
this is
tier ahead of them.
right. Logan's great right
You said
now.
you'd take Zach.
I
over.
would.
Right now.
I would. I'm not saying this team's bad.
I
It's not.
Oh,
what
I
I'm
know you're
saying
not.
at all.
But I
am not
cannot
saying that.
believe.
But
that
if I
you would
had,
take
if you
Logan.
ask me who I'd rather have, I think Zach's team is more how I
Well,
would
let's get to
tailor
it.
it.
Let's get
yeah,
to it.
let's tailor it.
Okay, wait. Well, okay.
Get it.
We haven't talked.
I don't
about
want
his
to
team.
talk. I don't want to skip over. Kevin.
I just want to talk about his
feel bad.
team. Clyde continues to do it, and he just continues to do it. I'm still glad I traded him because he still scares me, but he keeps doing it. So I don't know. Maybe he's great. Hurts is great. Melvin Gordon. There's some major upside there with the Melvin Gordon thing. Major upside.
yeah.
Stephon Diggs, guaranteed great. AJ Brown, guaranteed great. Goddard has been really good.
Yeah.
Waddle, little scarier now, but still he's the 5th ranked wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this before, I think, but I still think
I think Waddle will be fine.
I think
do.
Waddle is impacted a little bit less than Tyreek Hill.
Wow.
Without
Kevin doesn't have depth either.
what's his face? Kevin he's got about the same amount of depth as Zach in my opinion. He's got ETN,
Yeah.
Patterson, Duvernay, Carter. He's got the same amount of depth, and he's got the Boone option in case it ends up being Boone. I don't think it will, but
Yeah, I like that.
I like
It's
Kevin.
the same as
I like Kevin's team
Zach.
better than
Depth.
I like Zach's team a little bit better in terms of the players, but so
But
slightly.
Who cares about depth? though?
Wins are so important.
I'd rather have Kevin.
I'd rather have a
Kevin's
starting
team.
lineup.
I like Kevin's team, but I'd rather have Zach's team. I think Zach should be 2.
Well,
That's what I'm
let's look at. So you were surprised when you saw Zach at 3. You thought he was too low as a 2-2 team.
He should be 2nd. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just
2-2.
don't feel like it's that crazy.
He could lose
to
this week
say.
and he could be out of the playoffs. Kevin can't.
I understand, but
It's a wins
I'm
are a
kind of
coach.
projecting a little bit
But
too.
I agree.
And you
and I
asked
do.
me which team I'd rather have too, and I said
I said with the record.
that's fine.
Okay.
And I'd rather take Zach's
So
team.
so what you're saying is you'd rather have Zach's team than this team.
Mhm.
This is where because I just cannot see a world where that's true.
Logan's biggest problem on his team is he has too many running backs he can't start.
That's a great problem. Man.
That's exactly.
Great problem.
That's a great problem. He's got too many running backs.
If
He's
we're
got
talking
5.
about tradability, Logan's is still higher than Zach's.
No, I think Zach's would yield more.
I don't
I
know.
really do.
Yeah. Zach has the name brand.
I think Eckler can yield more than James Robinson, than Christian Kirk and Olave, right?
Okay, no,
Obviously not CMC.
okay.
obviously.
McCaffrey yields more than Eckler, and
Okay,
Eckler's
fine.
his highest yielding player.
No, Cooper Cup is.
No,
I think
running back.
we're forgetting about
Sorry,
Kelsey
running
too.
Yeah, Kelsey
And
helps
Cooper
Zach.
Cup.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
Zach can have injuries and he can be in trouble, and Logan can have injuries.
No,
and
no.
he's not even
Oh, yeah.
trying to.
Current roster, and if no one traded the rest of the year, I'd take Logan's team.
And
Yeah.
also,
I'm saying Zach has more potential with his team with trading wise.
it's a scary thing to do to look at it that way because
Why?
he can mess that trade. He can mess the trades up. He's already shown he can do
You
it.
gotta
before.
has he?
He just did. We all agreed he lost that last trade.
Right, but I mean, it wasn't like bad.
No, I know, but like anyone can lose a trade. You can lose a trade. Like basing a team based off of trades
Trade
instead
value.
of basing it off of how good the team is. Even if Zach trades a bunch, if Logan doesn't trade at all, then Logan's team would be better. I don't see how Zach.
No one
trades up to
traded
be
the rest of
better.
the year. Logan has the best team easily.
So you think that if Logan didn't trade and Zach did trade, Zach's team becomes better than Logan?
No, I'm saying if no one traded the rest of the year, Logan's team's obviously better.
But I don't think
So
Logan's
then
gonna
all
trade.
you have to do is just if you were to choose a team to start with, you choose Logan's and don't trade, and you have the best team in the league.
No, but I'm saying if I had Zach's team,
You can trade it up to be better than Logan's team.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Zach can trade it up to be better than Logan's team.
I don't.
I
agree.
don't.
Easily, honestly.
His
I-
work-
and it might almost be that way, honestly.
His team averages 138 points a game.
for now.
I'm not arguing. It's not.
I like-
I
His
just
bench averages. Look at his bench average
dude. His
points.
team's elite. I mean,
Yeah, his
it's
team's
obviously elite.
And I'm sorry, he's got more players.
It's-
He doesn't have, maybe like the single names aren't as tradable, but he has way more names that are tradable. And he's also got the
All right.
young names that people. Me
James
personally,
Robinson's scary. You even said it
James
yourself.
Robinson, yeah, is the only one though that I think is scary. So for someone like me, at least, I would rather these players I find more valuable than Zach's players, and that's not. I'm not the only person in the league who thinks that way.
I think
The thing I'm
I think
struggling
you'd be
with too
surprised.
is the names on his team. Like James Robinson, Christian Kirk, and Chris Olave starting.
But
Like,
every year there has to be a new name.
I know
I think
it's just weird. You know what I mean?
But, like,
they're
Lo-
obviously good, of course, but
He's hit it out of the park so far.
I want.
it's just weird seeing
So-
that rather than like.
So the running backs are for Logan for their starting lineup. Let's do this: CMC, James Robinson, Josh Jacobs. We'll throw him in there.
Damian Pierce.
Damian Pierce. That's fine.
Kareem Hunt is
Kareem Hunt.
the doomsday flex 2 for Logan. Oh my God. You
Eckler,
know?
Eckler, Kamara,
I,
and DeAndre Swift, fully healthy, right? We're
if you're talking about
fully
just fully healthy, no injuries are
Which
ever
one
going
do
to
you
come.
want?
Are ever going to come, I take Zach's. No
Okay,
injuries are
right.
ever going to come, I take Zach's. However,
Right.
the best running back out of that is McCaffrey.
But if no injuries ever come, I mean, we're eliminating CMC.
No
as well,
injuries are
right?
ever gonna
But
come.
CMC is the definition of potential.
No, I
injury,
know.
right? So
But
I think
But he has options to replace injury.
right, but I think
Zach already has
I'd
one
rather take not Logan's Zach's running backs than Logan's. Not saying that Logan's
Yes.
running backs are bad,
But
I'm
Zach
just
has
saying
one that could be injured for a long time already. Like he already is and could miss.
Who, Kamara
Yeah, no.
or Swift.
Kamara also, actually. But
Right. Well, we're taking injuries out of it, right?
well, in terms of the rankings, I'm not, though. If you're going to give me this argument and then say take away the injuries in general, I can't do that because I'm looking at Kamara, and that's why I hate Kamara right now.
He was just saying if both teams are completely healthy, what team would you rather
If
have?
both teams are completely healthy, then it's different.
I'm still taking
moot.
Logan's.
It's a moot
See,
point.
You
that's what I'm
would?
saying. I think he would take Logan.
I'm
I think
taking-
it sounds like you would too.
would
I don't
take-
know if I would.
would take
It's a moot
Zach's
point.
team if everyone was completely healthy.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant.
But okay, so then we get to the
It's like in a perfect world, if all my players were Christian McCaffrey, then my team would be
Right.
good.
No, right. What ifs, right? Mike Evans and Tyreek Hill
The
versus,
bug always comes, Kevin.
Versus Cup and
I don't remember a second wide receiver, honestly.
it's gonna be Hopkins. That's what's gonna end up being.
Hopkins.
Because
I
otherwise,
love
it's
Logan's
Which one
wide
do you want?
receivers.
I want Logan's.
Logan's.
I love one. Yeah.
It's all on Hopkins, right?
Even then, I don't hold Hopkins.
I think it's
higher
1 to
than
1,
Evans.
right?
I
You
know,
get wide receiver 1's Logan, or not Logan. Wide receiver 1's Zach. Wide receiver 2's Logan's.
I
Right?
take
Tight end
flex-
Zach dominates,
Yeah.
It's not even
Not,
close.
I mean, Fryermuth is the top 5 tight end.
but flex Logan dominates by so much because
Not
he
even
has options to play it based off matchup too, and to fix any. He doesn't have an injury.
Logan has the
worry.
depth team, right? Where he can withstand injuries.
Which depth
Right.
I think
It's a
gives
big
you
deal.
trade tools. We just saw the trade he just made. He was able to give away depth
Gives you
for a
trade
big
tools.
player.
You're right. You're very much right. But
I don't know. I just
I don't know.
can't.
I think it's just preference,
When your
right?
team has this much startability, and
Right.
Jameson Williams coming back could be massive. We'll see about that.
I mean, he's
Hopefully not.
benching Josh Jacobs, Damian Pierce,
Curtis Samuel.
and who knows with Brian Robinson could be great, right?
yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have a single player on his bench that might not be. I mean, the two players that are like, I don't know, they could be incredible, and then everyone else, they are all good.
Everybody on his team, the difference
Man.
between that
Hate his
roster
team.
and every other roster, no matter
It
who
is really
those
good.
players are, they're gonna be on every roster in our league.
His
There's-
one problem is his tight end compared to Zach. That's the one thing that really hurts him.
Dude, I don't even I
But-
disagree a little.
Oh, I
with that.
like Fryermuth, but we're comparing to Zach.
Well, I mean,
to,
compared to Kelsey, who's the GOAT right now, like, yeah, I get it, but it's not.
And also, the Fryermuth thing could really change. We'll see how. I mean, he was good with
But
a different quarterback. That
in
can
the
change.
in the second half, he was very good with
But
Pickett.
But that was the non-game scripted plan. They have a lot of wide receivers there. We'll see how it works out. You never know. You never know how that's going to play out.
At the end of
I'm
the
not
day-
excited to own Fryermuth.
At the end of the day, Logan, your team's great.
Yeah, Logan, your team.
right.
All right, so let's move on.
So
And I honestly, I think it was a good topic to bring up, just to debate the 3 best teams, right? So
No, I agree. I think it was a good topic. I'm shocked by the Zach being.
yeah,
You
I
usually are a record kind of guy, which is why I'm surprised you have Zach so high.
yeah, I think it's because he's got the name value, right?
You're always
He's got
you're
the
always a
name
name
value.
value kind of person.
and he's 2-2. He's still in the playoffs. I think that's why.
Yeah, you do like your names.
I like
So
my name.
I've always
that's
been the
just
other
me,
way
and I even admit it. I stick too much to the name value, right? But
I love the names too.
all right.
I'll die by the sword.
So do we want to do quick weekly matchups to end it?
and then we'll
Yeah.
end it.
So, Mr. William, who's first up?
Let's do like 5 minutes on this, boys.
So these guys.
Rock and roll.
Is this mine first? Or what?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, me versus Robin. I think I'm gonna win. What do you guys think's gonna win?
Yeah. Do we want to do who's going to win and by plus or minus points? Like a rough guess? Compare it?
Just do it. Who you think's gonna win? You can break it down.
We'll buy 4. Is my guess.
It's my game, so I think I'm gonna win.
Yep, we'll buy 4. Because of Devonte Adams, Mark Andrews. And this is if St. Brown plays. If St. Brown doesn't play, Will loses.
I still win if St. Brown doesn't play.
I think
I'll give it to Will too, but man, Robin's right there. I could see Robin pulling this off.
He has to start Naim Heinz and Singletary, and maybe even not Higgins.
I do gotta say something. Logan, I'm sorry if I'm like beating on your team. I'm not beating on your team. I feel bad about it.
Logan-
I'm not trying to.
Logan's
He's number
gonna beat him
one.
in the
He's
park.
playing devil's advocate. over there.
He's I'm trying to like.
You got
I'm trying to start a debate a little bit. So
Yeah.
I like your team, but I just want to make sure.
Everyone loves your team.
Yeah.
Yep, you were ranked first unanimously, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, it was not even close.
Yeah.
so. I'm going with Robin this week. I think that Jared Goff playing New England, that's a chance for a big game. New England's defense isn't great. They're going to take away Hawkinson, though.
I feel like you said the opposite earlier.
I said that Hawkinson was going to get taken away, which is what I just repeated there.
But if Goff is great, does that mean you're
Okay.
expecting what if Amon-Ra plays?
They're going to take away Hawkinson.
But what if Amon-Ra plays? Because I have Amon-Ra.
I mean,
Because if Goff goes
but he's
off
not-
and Amon-Ra plays, Amon-Ra goes off.
he's not going to play.
Okay, so
he's
you're
not
saying so you're saying Amon-Ra's not going to play.
Amon-Ra's
I
not
just
going to
don't
play.
like
He's supposed to play.
Kevin said Will wins by 20. Very interesting.
That's weird.
That's a fight.
What are you doing there,
Every
Kevin?
word.
I think Will wins too. I think it's closer than that. I think it's by 4 points. And if St. Brown doesn't play, I think he loses.
I mean, other than the
And that's if T. Higgins plays,
Other
right? There's a
than-
lot of ifs.
other than the Chubb
T. Higgins gonna
matchup,
play.
where do I lose a matchup? Out of curiosity. Other than the Chubb matchup, to your guys' eye, where do I lose?
Debo.
I lose Debo, but not by a crazy amount. And by the way, it should be Devontae there. By the way,
Okay.
I'd say Devonte to Debo. I'd still picking Debo.
okay, you just own
T.
it.
Higgins.
Nobody else is picking Debo in that. Just for the record.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone else is picking Devontae.
T. Higgins.
For St. Brown,
That's tough.
St. Brown's not playing.
That's right. That's why I picked
he
you.
should play.
That's why I picked
know,
you. if
I know.
St.
I'm
Brown
asking
plays.
him.
Okay.
St. Brown's not playing.
I think he's playing devil's advocate. Okay, he's supposed to play though. He's
But he's not
projected
going
to
to play.
He's supposed to play.
He's not playing.
He literally played after. Oh, well, whatever. If he plays, do you think I win?
No.
Okay. So now, then, let's say he plays. Where do I lose matchups? If you want to say the Debo versus Devonte Adams or Amon-Ra, which is crazy to say that Debo's just guaranteed better than both of those guys, you can. But even then, where else do I lose matchups?
Just
So-
Chubb.
T. Higgins and Amon-Ra, I think, are in the same category. For points for this week, I'm going to say it.
They're both injured, bro.
It's okay.
They both have ankle injuries.
It's going to happen. I get it.
All right.
He had
Okay, so that's one. And then you got your weird Debo one. Where else do I lose?
Zach Ertz is gonna kill it.
Over Mark Andrews?
Yep. No.
Okay.
No.
Just give up on this.
No. Robin's gonna win.
Okay.
By how much?
Like,
50?
Probably like 3 or 4.
Okay.
All right.
Someone will shit the bed.
Hockaloogie. Fuck this guy.
A little
hate him.
bit more devil's advocate over there. Okay, so you got you versus Jordan. Jordan's going to win.
We're just
All Jordan players are better than your players.
That's
Wilson's going to beat Lamar.
That's fine.
we'll go play by player.
Yeah, Wilson, Lamar, Wilson.
No, Lamar.
Henry versus Harris. Henry.
Yeah.
Saquon versus Cook. Easily Saquon. McLaurin versus Ayuk. McLaurin. Michael Thomas versus CD. Michael Thomas.
CD.
Hawkinson versus Higbee. Hawkinson. Fournette versus Woods. Fournette. Penny versus Williams. Oh, Penny. Eagles versus Dolphins. Eagles. You're gonna lose. Fucking talking some crazy shit over there. That's
I
exactly.
got Coleman pulling it out. Just because fuck Jordan.
Honestly, I do.
That's all I got
I would
to say.
love for Coleman to win. I hope Coleman wins. But I don't know. It's close.
It is very
It's a
close.
close
I know
one.
you're kidding, but it's very close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the Dalvin pickup more
I
when
do.
I think about it. I think that helps your team a lot because you had no running back.
None. Hey, remember when you said, "What am I gonna do next week when I don't have a running back?" I figured it out.
Yeah, but I know what she.
Kevin said Jordan by 9. So
The thing is Jordan will probably still win this game.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fine.
just kind of the way our league goes. Jordan.
It's
wins.
close, but I do give that because
Jordan always ends up winning games somehow, and
Jordan
Coleman
wants to
and me
rank.
lose games.
Jordan wants to rank fantasy players next week.
How you gonna do that?
Send in a ranking. I don't know.
Hawkinson #1.
No, the managers, like us.
Like all time?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's my podcast. I decide what goes. All right. Wow.
Kevin versus Dolph.
Yeah.
Kevin is gonna win.
You know, I like Dalton picking up Mike
Yeah.
Williams and Pittman too. I think that helped
That
him a
was a
little
good
bit.
pickup.
He needed a depth play and he got it.
I respect you for helping with this podcast. Thank you. You
And-
know what? You saved the day.
You think so?
Yeah, because I got nothing good to say about
If
it.
David
What do you mean?
Montgomery
Mike
plays,
Williams and Pittman
No.
could be fine. Double
I mean-
Mike attack?
Oh no, there's players on the team I can say, hey, they could be good. That's what I got.
I got
I
Kevin.
think he improved.
Yeah, he improved.
He improved.
Kevin by 10.
He maybe improved. I mean, if Montgomery doesn't play, he does
Well-
not improve.
Well, I think we also have to talk about if Mike Williams scores 3 points or 13 points this week.
Or 30.
Or
Yeah.
And if Pittman is on, if Surtain's on Pittman, Surtain's been the lockdown corner right now. Like he's like the second best corner rated so far this season. So if Surtain and Pittman are lined up, but Pittman plays a lot out of the slot, so it'll depend on how that game script goes tomorrow.
Jordan just returned the favor, saying Kevin wins by 9. I think
Moving on.
Fuck me, bro. Why not play Logan, man? I've had a tough schedule, man.
I see a
Zach,
I see
Robin, Logan, and Jordan, man. And then I played Coleman.
I see a clear.
God, it's brutal.
I see a clearer road for you to win than I do for Dalton.
Please don't do that. You pick me every time and I lost.
I'm not picking you to win.
Okay, thank God.
I'm just saying I see a clear
I
road for you
appreciate
to
it.
win.
I appreciate it.
I feel like Mike's team is underprojected like a mother trucker.
We should both take Mike to win.
Yeah, you want to?
Please
If
don't.
Mike can figure out a way
think
to
he is
not start
under-
2 Vikings, I'm
All right.
taking Mike.
Please
We'll
don't.
break it down. Kyler versus Allen. I think Kyler.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Mixon-
I think Kyler too, man. I
Mixon
look
versus McCaffrey.
at- Mixon, right?
It's
McCaffrey.
Is Mixon actually out
I don't
projecting
know.
McCaffrey right now?
Yes.
Holy,
I'll take
that's-
McCaffrey.
I would take McCaffrey too. That's crazy.
McCaffrey plays San Fran though.
Yeah, I'm taking
Joe
Mixon.
Mixon's facing Baltimore.
Baltimore defense has been terrible.
Bad.
That's
They're
what-
at
yeah.
Bodie.
Robinson
That's what I'm
versus
saying.
Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones dominates that.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Sutton versus Evans. I like Sutton more.
I like Evans.
Not even lying.
I like Evans.
I like Sutton more.
Brady's
Hey,
getting
Sutton's-
divorced. He's probably out fucking bitches right now. Like,
Justin Jefferson versus Tyreek Hill.
Justin
Interesting
Jefferson.
matchup there. Interesting.
I think
matchup.
that's a cool matchup. too. I
Tyreek
like
Hill
that.
projected to beat him.
Yeah, I think that equals out the CMC thing.
I just disagree because he doesn't have. He's got a backup quarterback.
I think Justin Jefferson there.
Fryermuth versus Kittle.
Right,
I'm still
Kittle.
sticking to Kittle, even though
Yeah.
they have Fryermuth beating him.
I disagree. I think it's Fryermuth there.
Kittle's tough.
Kirk versus Thielen. I got Kirk. Olave
Yeah.
versus Smith. I got Olave. Although Smith has that opportunity to beat him.
That's a scratch.
I
It
got
depends on if what's
I'm
the
sure-
plays
I-
quarterback.
Can we
I could
stop
not
it?
figure out the 109 projection all day. I was like looking. I was like, how am I projecting 109? It's because of
Kittle
fucking
and Thielen. It's 'cause
Devontae,
Kittle and
Thielen, and Kittle, man.
You done?
Devontae's projected fine.
I fucked up on the Kelsey
It's
thing,
Kittle and
man.
Thielen.
God,
It's
Damn it.
man.
fuck me, man.
But yeah, long story short, I think I'm taking Mike.
Dude, please, please don't pick me.
I'm gonna take Logan just because he's been hot. You gotta give it to the hot hand.
I pick Logan too.
Don't worry.
Long story short, dog on titties.
I'm taking Logan.
I'm taking.
Logan by 100.
Honestly, my
I said Robin by 60 last week and he beat me, so that's not good luck either.
Buzz at 100 this time.
jinxes aren't real. They're only
They are for
they're
you.
only real when
They
you
are
man-
for
they're
you.
only real when you
Because the
manifest.
one week you picked me to lose, I won.
They're only real when you manifest them, bro.
I'm
Manifest your own destiny.
Yeah, right.
We got Zach
Quit picking me.
versus Brad, the only 2-2 teams matching
this is big
up.
for us.
This is big for us,
This is
exactly.
big for all of us. Who
I
we
don't
hope-
care who wins this matchup.
I don't either.
I actually,
I just want one of them to lose. They better not tie.
I actually
That'd
hope
be
Brad
wild.
pulls this off.
I hope Brad
Oh,
wins
thanks,
too.
buddy.
Just
I
because
really
Zach
do.
seems
I appreciate
a
it.
little scarier. But Zach seems scary.
I think Zach's team could definitely take a dumpster fire real quick, and so therefore,
He easily could. I mean, he's not going to be able to start Swift. Wait.
no, he's
Oh,
not.
projected zero.
Jesus Christ. Wait a second. Zach projected one without
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I got fucking Zach winning it.
No,
He doesn't have.
who's he playing on the bench? He's not playing anyone good
Yeah,
on
that's
the
the thing.
bench.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
he's
anybody
playing
to put on the
Algier.
bench.
He's playing Algier. Give it to the Brad man. He's playing
Okay, his
Algier.
bench is trash.
I'm calling it right
Yeah.
now. Zach is my favorite to win it all.
Nope,
He
it's
is. He is.
Brad. I got you, brother.
Thanks,
Let's go,
buddy. Let's get it. All right, so Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert.
Joe Burrow.
I don't know who Zach will start, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
that's
I think
the
that's why
thing.
Swift in
Yeah.
there. He's hoping to God Swift.
Yeah.
I think he's going to start Corey Davis.
Yeah.
No.
You know he's gonna start.
You
Adam.
don't start Algier versus
He's
Tampa.
gonna start Adam Thielen.
Algier versus Tampa, there's no shot.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen.
He's a wide
He's going to start Algier.
It's a bounce back week.
What's going to happen?
Good trade.
Yeah.
Zach, hit me up,
I'll do you a favor, Brad. I'll take Zach.
dude. I gotta piss.
Yeah, let's finish this up.
All right. Well, that's our matchups. We're all taking Zach.
Yeah, I'll see you
No,
next
I'm
week.
taking
when
Brad.
2-3.
Oh shit.
I'm taking Brad.
We got this. We got this.
Sorry, man.
We out here. It was a fun pod.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
Good.
Thanks for sticking around. As
We had
always,
a live trade that
A
was
live
talked
trade.
about, discussed on pod.
talk some shit. Talk some.
Dalt,
nonsense.
you messed up. I could have given you more.
Dalt, I think had a great trade. I think you have a great trade too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I
we
think, I
definitely-
think it's fine for both.
Yeah.
I got a trade offer from Kevin or from Coleman. I still got to look
Yep.
at.
I
And
canceled it.
Much love,
Oh, he
Logan
canceled it.
4-0. We're all chasing him.
We can make it work if you want.
I was still leaning towards no, but I was gonna look at it.
So it was fun, boys.
All
All
right,
right. See you guys.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Lamar's on the trade block for the right price.
trade Brock.
Trade Brock.